And there we go. Cool. Hi, everybody. It's the Midweek Saints. What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. We are
I've
here.
worked very hard all day to figure out the correct way to speak by capitalizing each word. It's a work in progress.
Okay. That's
I
fair.
actually kind of think that's how John C. McGinley rewrote his scripts for Dr. Cox.
I don't know any of those references. I do know, however, you can kind of fake it by
Scrubs.
doing the clapping hands. You know,
Scrubs. No, it's got to be
white
Scrubs.
is woke. Oh, no, actually, that's pretty good.
If we wanted to, we could just drop a big old Dr. Cox bomb right into the middle of Dorian and see it just go away.
Oh, God. Is that the... Wait. The Dorian thing is like the town in Alabama thing?
No, it's the hurricane.
Oh, that's the name of the hurricane. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, I got an article for that. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. And yes, Larry, I grow stubble. That beard was real, and I had to shave it with real razors. Not the play ones that I practiced with until I was 30. Real ones that I got free in the mail.
Right.
Along with samples of Tide and child support orders.
Well, to be honest, though, it's good that you're using those types of razors, because I don't know if you remember or not, but about 80 episodes ago, you were still using the same razor you'd been using for like a couple years.
Well, no, it's really cute. I mean, the thing is I think like too many people have complained, so the New Hampshire Family Court realized they were being pretty emasculating. So now when they send you impossible orders telling you that you're nothing but a meatbag ATM, they send a razor saying, "You're a man now, son." So
Get the fuck out. They did not mail you a razor.
No. I got
it. I'm like, look, we're not quite in clown world yet. That would be way too fucked up.
Yeah, no, they didn't send me a razor. That would be far too useful for this court system. They would never dream of sending anyone anything remotely useful. No, strangely, there was a brew fest about a month or two ago, and for some reason, it's not Gillette. It's the other guys who are like, we put 5 blades on this thing.
Yeah.
Is it Chick?
Yeah, I think it's Chick.
Whatever,
Chick.
yeah. Yeah, they were handing out free razors at the beer fest, which is kind of stupid when you think about it, because beer fests are usually inhabited by people who would never shave their beards.
Yeah. Weird. That's very, very weird.
Yeah, I can't make heads or tails of it.
Actually, now that you mention it, though, that is kind of a weird thing. Like with razor commercials pandering to woke brands, like it would make sense to do women's commercials, but not necessarily men, because neckbeards don't shave.
No, I mean, honestly, if anyone, like, whatever companies out there make hair scrunchies, that's who should be marketing towards those bros. And I say this as a former man bun sufferer.
We understand. We know the struggle.
Yeah, well, I mean, I got made fun of, rightfully so, for that thing a whole lot. But I didn't wear it as a fashion thing, because if you know me, you know I don't do fashion.
Right.
It's get this fucking Wookiee out of my face. Here, now give it to some poor child so they have to suffer as I suffered. That was my thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. It's weird. Maybe I don't know. Neckbearddom really has crossed the dividing line, the dividing political line now, because you've got hardcore lefty commie neckbeards, and you've also got the slovenly bored and gaming the system right-wing neckbeards. Like, there's a bunch of those. They're all over the place.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, though, they need to put aside their petty differences and come together to form the ultimate angry incel Reddit board. Come on, guys. You ain't seen a vagina since you fell out of one. And you're not fooling anybody.
Let's be honest with ourselves, okay? Let's be honest with ourselves.
Anime Moon saying he's an electric shaver. I'm sorry, dude. I could never. I mean, maybe it's just because my beard hair is too fine and silken. But it was basically just like, it was like a fan. That's all it was. It put it to my face and it just like pushed the hair around and be like, yeah, you like that? Yeah, take that. All right, I'm done. You still need to clean me even though I didn't fucking do anything. There was like enough dead skin in that shit to make a small homunculus.
I've never had an electric razor that actually worked good. Not one.
Huh.
It just rips it out of your face.
Yeah,
awful.
and and it gives you like, I mean, maybe if you've got like a coarse kind of Italian beard, right? You know, like that coarse, thick, coarse hair.
Mm.
Maybe then, and that's how you get that like that Guido 5 o'clock shadow thing. You know, it only really makes sense with a toothpick. Outside of that, I can't make heads or tails of them.
They do have perfect 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah,
And
it's
it
like
happens
gentle
at
beard
2
massage.
o'clock. It's a weird thing.
Honestly, it never really worked for me. I mean, like a face weed whacker might work a little bit better. But there was the... So there's different types of electric razors. There's a 3-blade spinny kind. And then there's the portable, and it's like 2 little rollers. And they're supposed to catch the hair and like and cut it. It doesn't work.
Yeah, and it's got that weird little springy thing under the rollers, though, and all they do is just go back and forth like that.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, I think those things were designed and marketed so that they could liquidate unused dildo parts.
Okay.
You see?
No.
And by the way, Skull Maggot, if you're having trouble growing a beard, just do what I did. I didn't grow until I was 30, and then I started treating a skin condition with hair loss shampoo. And then, ta-da! Well, not anymore, but ta-da! When it comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the more you know. This has been your manscaping power hour, all condensed into 10 minutes. You're welcome.
This is all Bosley.
Yeah. This is all this partner. Do you think it's all happened by accident? Clearly it did.
Yeah.
It wasn't an accident. That was my brother punching me in the face when I was 5 years old.
Really?
Yeah. The whole snaggletooth thing?
Oh, no
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, he knocked 2 of my teeth out by punching me. He's a violent little fucker, and you wouldn't believe it now because you meet him and the guy seems like he's just permanently on lithium.
Oh, fair. Okay.
Yeah,
That
proof that
happens
you're
a lot.
hyperactive. Yeah, well, all you got to do is put your hyperactive kids on weed.
And they're fine. Fuck
They're
it.
fine.
Yeah, no, I don't know. There's no, you cannot wax facial hair. That is not something that you can do. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
It
you'd be
wouldn't-
better off a weed whacker.
It wouldn't work. I mean, like, I really don't think it would fucking work. If you manage to actually get the tension enough to really be able to separate that many hairs all at once, maybe? But that would be an insane feeling. That would be such a wild experience.
I suddenly really want to get one of those, like, I mean, so there's that anything for views guy, right? He's earned that name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's pretty amazing.
Yeah, well, all like the clones that have been spinning off in the last handful of years, right? Just like fat guys with like bushy beards who are like, I'm gonna go into Walmart and I'm gonna fucking pile drive a display rack of paper towels or something.
Sure. Yeah.
I want to put safety goggles on them, and it's the shaving with a weed whacker challenge. It's the Black & Decker challenge.
Okay.
Yeah, and just get one of their buddies, and just just have him try to trim his beard with a weed whacker.
Okay. All right.
He'll end up looking like Jigsaw from Daredevil. It'll be fucking great. A fat Jigsaw. It's great. I love it.
There's I just got a couple of stupid ass messages of people who are like, "Why are you fighting with this person?" I'm like, you know what? We'll save that for a little bit. First, before we get into that, this popped up randomly, and I'm amused by it. So if I'm not mistaken, this is a Kevin Sorbo. Do you have the MyCircle link?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a Kevin Sorbo Christian fundamentalist film, and I guess there's like some elements of Antifa in it, and I kind of wanted to take a look at it.
The first time you're gonna see me in my wedding dress is when I'm walking down the aisle.
Do I?
Was that actress? Was that? It wasn't her?
I don't. What?
Fuck, now I gotta try and think of what she was in. Never mind.
Reliant. Let me see if I can find out who it was. Because I know right up on the top it should be. There's obviously Eric Roberts and Kevin Sorbo because they do a bunch. Molly Gray.
Okay, I wonder.
is the main actress, and she was in a bunch of Christian films. Pretty much that's it.
You want to know just a funny thing? Years ago, I wrote this really fucked up, just on a whim, because I didn't have a vehicle and I was stuck in the woods.
Yeah.
So I wrote a 120-page screenplay called Geneland, and it was based on a guy I used to like hang out in a random politics from. This guy's he's like from Ohio. He lives in a trailer. He's like, his solution is always just kill everyone.
Oh, one of those fucking guys.
One of those guys, but he's serious about it.
Kill everybody, yeah.
Why don't we just shoot them when they come over? Why don't we just shoot them when they steal from the store? Why don't we just shoot them when they catch them with drugs? Yeah, that kind of guy. A good, nice guy, just retarded. And so I wrote this movie for him, where it all takes place in his mind, and he's going through this like really weird Terry Gilliam-esque zombie apocalypse wasteland featuring some of the weirdest characters. It's kind of like Sucker Punch, only it was well written. And then and instead of him getting a lobotomy, he just had a mental breakdown in his trailer, and he's just in a catatonic state, living happily in his zombie apocalypse.
Okay.
I bring that up only because after I was on a screenwriting rampage where I was like cracking these things out like fucking like 2 weeks at a time, and I reached out. It was Dee Weiss, and that's her birth name, by the way. Dee Weiss and Billy DeMotta are two Hollywood casting directors. They did all of like Schwarzenegger's films back in the day.
Okay.
I got to be friends with them via fucking Facebook of all things.
Sure.
And they were both constantly lamenting, like, come out to LA, we'll get you work if you as long as you don't care what it is. And I'm like, I don't care what it is, but I can't get to LA. I was asking Dee, I'm like, do you know how to shop any screenplays around? I keep writing these things and don't know what to do with them. She's like, well, yeah, by the way, the reason they're connected is because they also were the casting directors for God's Not Dead and God's Not Dead 2 and God's Still Not Dead 3 and Revenge of the Not Dead God.
That's awesome. Okay.
Well, I'm friends with the casting directors of that movie, and Dee's like, well, can you write... she's like, listen, I know you well enough to know it's not your thing, but can you write Christian screenplays? I'm like, what, like some Hallmark Channel, Family Channel shit? And she's like, yeah. She's like, listen, they don't care where they come from. They buy these things for like 10 grand a pop if you can do it. I'm like, I can do it. 2 weeks. No, a week and a half. 110 pages. I basically just ripped off Promised Land, but it's fine.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What the
Never
fuck?
Never sold it, but I see these things and I realize like the most expensive thing about this movie was Kevin Sorbo.
Mm-hmm.
Marriage isn't always going to be easy.
For better or for worse.
Love is it's a sacrifice.
I may never be any more worthy of you.
Never gonna get any other pussy, boy.
Leave
game
alone.
Uh-oh. So, I'm not really...
Pro-vaccine atheists are coming for your marriage.
What's happening?
Downtown's under attack. People are getting killed. We have to get out of here. And right now, we need to leave.
Leave? I'm supposed to be getting married in 39 days, Dad.
People are dying just 2 miles away.
Dad, I'm supposed to be getting married to Jesus. I mean, my husband under Jesus.
Stupid apocalypse ruining my wedding.
God damn.
I've been dreaming about this day ever since I read Revelations. I mean,
Here's the plot synopsis. Economic collapse causes widespread rioting and social unrest, leaving a lovesick 19-year-old girl struggling to care for her siblings in a stretch of woods bordered by lawless anarchy of leftists. It doesn't actually say that, but that's what they mean.
I just keep thinking, like, what happens when a trade war and economic recession collide with your wedding day? Hilarity ensues.
Kevin Sorbo is the Reliant.
Like Kevin Sorbo, my best man's wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Die!
Sophie, go! Go! Get out of here!
It's chaos. It's anarchy. There's a family dream.
Why?
3 meals a day.
Did somebody have a samurai sword? It looked like somebody had a samurai sword.
Why the fuck? What the fuck?
Look, the Christians know that when the apocalypse happens, the first thing you raid is Excalibur gifts.
Yeah, it's like run down to your local martial arts supply shop and protect yourself from the dirty, filthy heathens.
David, what are you wearing? It's a suit of armor. Why are you wearing a suit of armor? Because I'm a knight now. I need to protect myself. Some fucking random dude walks up and shoots him in the face.
I guarantee you somebody rides to someone's rescue, probably to not Chloe Moretz's rescue, on a white horse.
Oh, dude, of course.
Kids, bedtime prayers, it's over. It's adapt or die.
Oh, I've never known love like this before.
I don't know how much more I can take.
Like a kiss
I don't either.
from heaven.
I don't either, honey. I'm
has
in
a
the
quiver.
same boat.
She
This is
has-
the gayest sequel to Bird Box I've ever seen.
she has a quiver. I just need to point that out.
She has a lady quiver, you mean?
Lady quiver.
Oh, thank God.
Ah!
My dream was to marry a man who would be a good husband.
Give me another chance.
You can't just see that he's changed.
Did he
I'm
fuck your
sorry.
sister?
You could tell us one thing.
I really wanted to pause on Kevin Sorbo's face. It was really wonderful. I had a lot of like really weird intentional hot takes this last weekend. I was walking through Capitol Hill, which is like the gay area of Seattle. And I didn't catch it on video, but I did very loudly start yammering. I wasn't drunk or anything. I was just like on a fucking roll. I'm like, the problem I have with all these gay areas is, right? Why I never come down to these gay areas? And all these gay dudes start looking around. I'm like, it's all these hot gay men I want to have hot gay sex with. God damn it!
Well, I was talking with Vermin just actually the other day. Here's the thing about Vermin Supreme. Like, we trade numbers via Twitter DM because we've known each other forever and we just never had each other's phone numbers.
Sure.
He calls me, we talk. I'm now going to advise his campaign. I don't even know how that happened. But
Huh. Okay, cool.
Well, he starts telling me about how he apparently pissed off the Texas Libertarian Party because he made some poorly timed El Paso jokes in their direction.
Uh-oh.
And, well, he said he planned to make up for it by going down to Boston's Straight Pride Parade. And he's like, the worst thing is like, they think I'm there for them. I'm like, they don't know you, do they? He's like, no, they don't. I was trying to tell him, like, you need to get, like, a small platoon of fabulous drag queens to bring down so they can do a burlesque number somewhere in the middle of their parade.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been perfect, but... I mean, here's my thing. My whole take on that thing, though, is that aren't all parades kind of gay?
Yeah. I don't think it's actually technically possible to have a gay pride parade or a straight pride parade.
Well, it's not a straight pride parade. It's a, hey guys, I'm still straight. I'm so straight. I needed to remind you.
I guess.
I'll be honest with you.
It was one of the most cringy things I've ever seen in my life. Like, the moment that I saw that kid with a Kekistan t-shirt and his face painted green, I felt so fucking powerful. Oh my god, I felt so fucking powerful. It was amazing. It was incredible. If I could convince people I don't know to do something so horrible to themselves, like, fuck, man. I ruined that whoever that child is, you and I helped ruin that kid's chance of ever having sex and a functional relationship. We did that.
I'm old hat at that, dude.
Oh my god, that's power.
Yeah.
That is power.
It is, and I mean, well, when I saw the Trump float, I just loved it because they were playing the song "Freedom" and everyone was like waving signs that said "Freedom." And I'm just wondering, like, what freedom are you after here? Is it, I mean, freedom of information, freedom of your information, freedom for the government to look at and sell your information? No. Freedom for you to have your totally straight sex with a white American and not some dirty, sweaty, glistening, brown-skinned, just mocha latte Juarez boy, right?
I'll be specific, but sure.
Yeah. I mean, that's just the impression I got off of those straight pride guys, is they're very, very straight. They've never, ever wondered about the taste of dick. and none of them, yeah, none of them have a naughty box that no one's allowed to look in.
Yeah, probably not.
You would tell us that God is still good.
You are.
To my boy. You are armed and dangerous.
Don't worry, sweetie. I've trained you. Now you too can kill all of the rampaging leftists.
Kevin Sorbo brings his decades of filmmaking experience to make a low-budget yet still 4K film in the woods.
You ain't seen nothing yet. We are staying together, and we are trusting God. Jimmy, no! No! The only good answer.
Wow, it is actually it's just a fucking like post-apocalyptic movie in the woods, so they don't have to pay for any sets.
Nope.
Wow.
Oh, and at one of the associate producers' houses.
Mm-hmm.
For the question
He got
why
he got that credit by volunteering his shitty tract house.
Right.
Nice titty.
is
Yeah.
believed.
Mercy is the light that swallows up all the darkness.
Oh God, I love it. It's gonna be the magic of God is brought to all the bad guys by virtue of them not getting killed. It's gonna be like old school Christianity. They're gonna convert, or they'll die.
There's something that she said in there. Hang on, it's really important. Listen really carefully.
Is the light that swallows up all the darkness.
Did you catch that?
The light that swallows up all the darkness.
No. It doesn't swallow up the darkness. It swallows all of the...
That swallows up all the darkness.
The Reliant.
It swallows up all of the darkness. The darkness.
The darkenedness.
The darkness.
That's what they call white people with tans.
I'm not trying to be a prick.
I am.
Actually, I am too. But what is it with fucking crazy-ass Christian crackers not being able to fucking pronounce words? What is their fucking problem? Jesus! Darkness! What the fuck? What is wrong with these people?
Well, I mean, let's consider one of my personal favorite recent I've seen the light come to Jesus people. And no, it's not Dave Cullen. It's instead Rush V. He decided he wanted to make proper use of that beard by adding a hat to it.
Okay.
He's now found Jesus, and he's joined the Stefan Molyneux cult of do vaginas have tentacles? No, they do not. And Jesus save you, because no one else will.
You know what makes me really sad about Dave Cullen? Did you ever get a chance to spend any time with him at that VidCon that he was there?
He's the nicest guy on the face of the fucking earth.
He is so sweet.
Dave is a genuinely sweet guy.
Love him. Absolutely love him. The sweetest sweetie pie in the fucking world. And man, he makes some really stupid videos.
Well, I mean, here's the thing though, and
I love him.
Yeah, well, I mean, this is part of. I mean, like, there are plenty of culture war people I still like. Well, I say plenty. There are some culture war people I still like, right? Personally,
Sure.
I find them. I find their idea. I mean, one of my best friends. I'm not gonna name them, but one of my best friends is like a Trump-loving right-wing nut job, and I love her to death.
Okay.
I do. Yeah.
Sure.
But one thing that I've noticed, and I've noticed this even with the people that I like, is the people who you find falling into religion, they find religion.
Sure.
Are the same people who swallow the red pill or get woke. These are people who, rather than knowing how to pick food from a buffet line, can only order off the menu. You see?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, they need I said this in my recent video, and I've been this line has been repeating in my head. It's from "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?" And it's a line like at least 3 characters repeat, at least.
Okay.
And so it's Depression era, and everybody's looking for answers. Everybody's looking for answers. If you're looking for answers, if you're desperately seeking answers, as soon as somebody comes along and says, "Hey, I've got all the answers," do you? Yeah, how do these ones taste? Oh, I love them. Oh, and you'll love the rest of these. Don't spend too much time thinking about them.
That makes sense.
You'll love them. Yeah. And so we can't be surprised when, it's like when you see, and I see the same thing too in reverse when I see like a hardcore fundy type suddenly become one of these like hardcore atheists.
Sure.
It really is. It's like, no, you're not rejecting religion because it's silly. You're rejecting religion because it's a new like thought scene for you to be in. See you claps.
Yep. See you claps. Everybody clap. Let me do
clap box if you can. I don't know how that works.
Let me catch up real quick. Magic Fowl, resubscribe with a tier 1. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Cats and Lady 313 for 16 months so far. Holy shit. This is yay. Yay indeed. Yummy Jackie. Hey, sweethearts. Hello to you, sweethearts. Catharsis 718. As an offering to the almighty Earth and its mother. Earth, mother. I have only one request. Can Empress Quinn dab on us? Also, Nick, congratulations on your book, fine sir. And he's gone.
No. I was just actually, I was doing my dadly duties. Now, it is a special day. Yeah, come on.
She's got a dab on us. You got a dab on the haters.
You got a dab on all of us.
I have a better idea.
What's that?
I like trains.
Like trains?
Trains are good.
You know that meme from Tom Scott? I like trains.
Oh my god, I am going to auction you off to whatever restaurant needs little fingers to clean out the inside of the fryer.
I like trains.
Yeah. So she likes trains. Can you dab on all the people? They need it. Oh my god, that's so weak.
Logan Paul.
That's so weak.
That she did do a really good Logan Paul dab. That's how he does it. Dab.
Dabbing on you, Quinn. What are you gonna do? Huh? Anyway, so yeah, the special thing was that today was the headless huntress's
I'm not here.
First day of
Dude,
middle
did I just
first
tell you I'm not here?
first day of middle school. Well, then I guess I could just talk about you. So this girl honestly stinks like a bag of buttholes.
What? What? I took care of
What is that? Are you getting some feedback? Getting some weird feedback. Oh my god, what is this thing on my shoe? Oh, it's just a piece of lint. Never mind. Yeah, but all right. Go on, sit up. Go on, sit up before I kick you out of the house. I am kicking her out of the house at this moment. But hey, come here. Come on. No, you annoyed me, and I got you back by singing to you.
Oh, really? What did I annoy you about?
That stupid song you think is hilarious. It's a Simpsons gag she's found hilarious. But yes, this.
Tell it to them.
This they all know it.
Sing it to them.
Stop.
Please.
What is it? Goodbye horses?
No.
Goodbye
Like
horses.
It was
Jeff, can we play Goodbye Horses real quick?
Goodbye
horses.
I'm crying over you. Goodbye horses. I'm crying over you.
Yeah, what did it tell you, by the way? Yeah, she caught the old Simpsons gag of my dang-a-ling. Yeah, and she finds it as funny as an 11-year-old would. But anyway, hey, put your shoes on. You're getting kicked out of the house.
I don't need shoes. I got.
No, seriously, don't screw your socks up. Go put your boots on. Well, don't inchworm along the floor either. You're gonna knock all my lights over. I mean, I don't know how much you want to screw up in this apartment to the point where you don't get any allowance because you owe me money. But anyway, first day of middle school. How was it?
Yeah, it was boof.
It was boof.
Yeah, a second. Gotta grab something real quick. And Back. Sorry.
Enough. Hey, go put your shoes on. Go. Kicking her out of the house because I want to make sure she spends some time with some other kids. So that was a thing that happened.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
Bam.
because I still don't have a car, I actually took an Uber to get her there and decided to save money by walking what I thought was 2 miles back to my house, but it actually turned out to be 5.5.
So Catharsis also said congratulations on your book find, sir.
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Yes. Let's see.
You can still, if for anyone is curious, go to clashbooks.com. You can find my book, and if you get in on the first 300 pre-order copies that will ship in November, you will get a signed copy, and I will be signing all of them on a live stream. And knowing me, I'll probably end up writing some really weird shit in the margins in a few of them. So
Dead Lady 47 resubscribed 3 months. Thank you. Habib says, "Love you guys. We love you too, buddy." Larry says, "Gotta start the month off right with some normie Facebook meme. We can only go up from here." I unironically laughed all day just thinking about this stupid shit, though, so it ain't all bad. Much love as always. Let's check it out.
Fake Nick. Suck dick.
Hang on. Hang on. I want to see that again before we proceed. Hang on. Nick seems really cool.
Fake Nick. Suck dick.
We're halfway through.
Oh. I thought you meant the show because this felt like it was dragging on forever.
No. Halfway through the clip. I just want to... Oh, it's repeated twice. Oh, never mind. Okay. All right. Well, let's watch it again then.
Fake Nick. Suck dick.
I have one big problem with Vape Nick. I want to see. It's the gloves. I have a big problem with the gloves. I don't know if they might even be. They might be like wrist supports for all I fucking know.
Your flip-flops are under the kitchen table. You're welcome. Sorry, I had to scream at her. No, the gloves are far from the worst part.
I mean, they're the worst part for me, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, I mean, my hope, though, is that those gloves are nothing more than your standard really stretchy cloth, like winter gloves you have as a kid that you cut the fingers off of so you can feel cool.
Sure. I do that all the time, and then I have to deal with almost freezing.
Stop.
I have some advice for you.
Quinn?
Yeah?
Better not be what I think. Quinn?
No. Just say, hey.
Quinn.
Just talk about gorillas 24/7 if he makes you mad. Just talk about it, because you would be pretty upset with it.
No, it's not that I don't like the gorillas. It's just that I think you're a really annoying person.
What? That's a...
Boom, headshot.
That's it.
Out of my house.
That's it. If you want annoying, my doing.
Enough. Quinn. Enough. Go.
Man, yet again, Bar's gotta flex on. Like, you know what? Honestly, Bar, here's the thing. Do you know why I find the whole MMA thing and the bruh, just gotta do Brazilian jiu-jitsu, bruh. That's what you gotta do. Is because honestly, it's the veganism of martial arts. That's what it is.
Do you know who do you want to know like a really really big Brazilian jiu-jitsu practitioner is?
Who's that?
Russell Brand.
Oh, he's right. Bar. Oh my God, I wasn't on board with the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but Russell Brand? Nothing annoying about that. Wow.
Well, he finds what happens is it's really more of a spiritual thing, rolling around with another man.
Is it spiritual, Bar?
Really spiritual, you know, gripped up in his big, strong arms, makes me feel really at one with the universe, and also really content with my sexuality, you know. I like to get with it, and sometimes, you know, forget I have a wife, and, you know, maybe give a rim job in the parking lot, you know what I mean?
Just saying, nobody's holding a gun to your head and making you bring up the MMA thing all the fucking time in the chat, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't even know.
So, Yami Jackie says, at least they call darkness or nighttime. For those who know ALR, she calls it dark time. Yes, you heard that right. Dark time. ALR? Who's ALR? What are we talking about? I think I missed that one.
So lost. I should have never quit drinking hardcore.
I'm sorry. I didn't get to it in time, Yami. I'm sorry. If you give me the context, I'll probably try and help. But yeah.
You'd probably try it at home. What is it, is there like a home edition of whatever you missed out on?
I guess so, maybe. We do have a couple of articles here. We don't have to go too in depth into them.
Is the van there?
Yeah, but no one answers the door.
It's because they don't like you.
Oh.
All right, I'll tell you what. You can have another half hour on the internet, but if you're not, you listen. I want you to keep your eyes on it. Half hour on the internet. Then you get off, and I want you to pick a book. Either Neil, well, are you still reading Sherlock Holmes? All right, Sherlock Holmes. I want you halfway through studying Scarlet. Okay.
Amberlyn Reed. I ran to Reddit during my stream yesterday. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. That's right. Amberlyn Reed's crazy. Okay, so...
oh my God, I'm sorry. I just opened the article, and I glanced at it, and for some reason I just read Trump's new war on veganism, and I'm like...
Ooh... No, that's Bar. He's like, we're not like veganism. It's a brilliant martial arts system, and it's better than any other. So, sorry.
You know what I do
sorry.
love, though?
Jesus
argue.
Christ.
Well, the two vegans that I know best, and I think the show knows best, are Anthony Fantano and Nate Talks to You, both of whom have both better complexions and are in better shape.
That's fair. That's fair.
Still not sold.
I'm actually getting closer. I've really been thinking about it a lot. You know what it is? There's one thing that keeps me from veganism. One thing.
The
eggs.
delicious taste of flesh? Oh.
No, just eggs. That's it. Eggs. Because I've been experimenting with it for a while. Me and Mems went pescatarian, where the only meat that we would eat was seafood. We could eat seafood. And so I started looking up like vegan options and shit like that. Like chorizo scrumbles. There's these like chorizo crumble things that I can get that are vegan, that are cheaper than regular chorizo, and they taste the exact fucking same. It's so fucking good.
The Impossible Burrito.
Right, whatever, you know. And so like I think I could totally do it, but the problem is, well, there's two problems. Eggs and cheese. I think I could probably get by on not bothering with cheese, because vegan cheese is disgusting. Let's be honest with ourselves, guys.
Just be a vegetarian.
Yeah, I probably could. I could be a vegetarian. Yeah, I think so. But I'm down with like the whole idea of minimizing harm. You know, that sounds cool. So eggs, I don't think if I get cage free, it's not that big of a deal. But then the cheese, like, there's not really a way that you can not cause a cow some distress without cheese. So that's what we got to do. We got to find a way to biologically grow cheese.
I'm just gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna balance out my unethical egg eating habits, the consumption of avian ovum, as it was.
Sure.
With regular private donations to Planned Parenthood. I think that'll level that's my equilibrium there. Everything's on an even keel.
That's fair.
I can upset vegans and pro-lifers at the same time. Internet centrist, God level.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like the whole thing with me is the more I've been getting into guns and I've gotten myself all geared up for hunting, the more I'm kind of like, and I've done these experiments with my food. I'm like, if I go out and I take a fucking elk, I'm gonna eat the shit out of that elk. But at the same time, like, I eat too much fucking meat. I just eat too much. It's like, I'm just gonna go fucking eat a burger. Oh, that's fine. And yeah, that sounds good, and it's tasty, it's delicious. But at the same time, like, I could not do that. I could eat something else, and maybe it'd be a little bit better for me, and I would look better naked. That's a compelling argument. I don't really give a fuck about, like, I want to live forever. No, I want to look good naked.
See, I don't have that problem because I live in a place where I wouldn't want any of these people to ever see me. These people are awful. Awful. I mean, it's kind of like if you dump a whole bunch of mashed potatoes into a silk stocking. That kind of thing.
You can see my fucking collarbones, you cocks. What the fuck is Bar on? I'm just gonna mute Bar out of the chat for this whole. He's distracted me.
Stay there. You can stay there. Yeah. Showing collarbones. There you go. See, my trick is what I do is I just wear button downs.
Yeah. You know why? You know why my collarbones have fucking disappeared? It's like the very first thing that I do, and the last thing I do every time I go out to the gym and I work out, is I pick up unbelievably heavy weights and I fucking do this shit as hard as I can, and so like the tops of my shoulders get fucking crazy.
You know, this it's not even a joke because I was trying to formulate a joke about
belly button.
Well, I was trying to formulate a joke around like collecting guns so that you can join Kevin Sorbo and a child bride in the woods when the bad times come, but I'll just let the imagination run with that.
Nah, it's fine. I'm just 100% not self-conscious right now, okay?
Well, after my 5-mile walk today, and I was realizing how absolutely fucking dead-ass broke I am, especially now that I have to shovel out coin for Lyft and Uber rides to get the kiddo to school, thanks to certain people making reports about my motorcycle that aren't true. Well, I got back and I'm like, wow, my bank balance is pretty fucked. Oh, look, why is there a charge from Planet Fitness? I haven't been there in forever. That was supposed to have expired. Oh, I guess now when I wake up early in the morning and get the kid off to school, I should just, instead of straight coming home, go to the gym and then work up the appetite to make the breakfast that I say that I want but never bother eating because I'm not hungry when I wake up. Hey!
So Trump got called out because he said that we were going to have a hurricane land in Alabama, and then when they showed up, he used a Sharpie and made it be like, see, it's going to hit Alabama. Now, the thing, though, that makes me so happy about this article really isn't that hilariously stupid picture, because that's really fucking dumb. It's the expression on his face.
Trump's presidency is the political equivalent of, like, you're writing your paper in school, and then you try and like start cramming in a bunch of words at the end, and it drips down the side of the page in the margins.
Yeah.
That's basically what that is.
I don't know. It's really weird. It's very, very bizarre. I've been watching these videos lately from, David Pakman. I've been watching. Yeah,
me too.
Yeah. He's pretty good.
Like, I too like toast without butter.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good, guys. He's pretty good. Damn it. God damn it. And you know why I watch David Pakman so much is because Kyle Kalinske is not uploading very often.
God damn.
Yeah. I know. But you know what? They're not bad. They're not bad.
Oh, yeah, they are. Their perspectives aren't bad.
No, but I mean, they're like David Pakman is very dry, but like it's good for what you want to go for. And honestly, his deadpan was great when he got interviewed by Jesse Lee Peterson. It was one of the funniest things. The best part's the end.
No, I had to double check on that thing.
Yeah,
I thought someone made that.
Yeah. No, it was real. It was 100% real. Oh, you didn't know about Jesse Lee Peterson?
No. I knew about Jesse Lee Peterson. I didn't know that interview really happened.
Oh, with him and David Pakman. The best part is at the end because he's like, I just got one last question for you. Did you have fun? And David Pakman, without even missing a beat, not even blinking, he's just like, no, absolutely not. I did not have any fun whatsoever. Really? It's like, yeah, no, I really No, I did. I had a terrible time. But I think it's good that we have conversations like this. So thank you very much, Jesse. And then that was it. It's like, no, I didn't have. This was fucking awful. Like, okay.
Next up on the David Pakman Show, by the way, make sure to go to PakmanNation.com, whatever the fuck this thing is.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be debating Diamond and Silk.
I would love to see that shit. But I mean, like, he's very.
You ever been white meat in a whole wheat sandwich?
Mm-hmm. No, I mean, like, I do love David Pakman, but he's very dry. Kyle Kalinske is more of like a fucking. He's a fucking machine gun. And like, if ever there's like, if you ever like, I don't think I like that Kyle Kalinske guy. There's an old drunken peasants debate between Kyle Kalinske, aka Secular Talk, and Razor Fist. Go watch that, and then come back and tell me that you don't think Kyle Kalinske is kind of a badass. Kind of. I don't
like people in general.
He made Razorfish look like such a bitch, dude. It was so fucking great. I've never seen somebody so thoroughly emasculated in my life. Holy shit.
Did he manage to do it without bringing up the fact that dude defends both Michael Jackson and Joe McCarthy endlessly?
I don't think he brought up either of them. No, Kyle's just really good at what he does. Kyle is fucking amazing. But I mean, it's still like, if you're not into politics, you know, I totally get it. It's fine.
I don't know. I'm like, you know, I'm finding I'm drifting away from like the progressive Justice Democrats types, and I'm more along the Beau of the Fifth Column, like quasi-anarcho-syndicalist. Like,
sure.
No, I wish it would be great if it all worked, but it fucking won't.
But it don't. It don't work. It don't work, and it might not work.
Howdy there, the people. It's Beau again. So today we're going to talk about Mousetrap and how that relates to congressional oversight.
Some shit. Yeah. I love Beau. He's fucking great. All right. So anyway, oh yeah, you got to join me in BreadTube. I'm a Baron right now, which is great because a lot of people totally actually believed when I put Baron of BreadTube on my Twitter profile that I actually am in BreadTube. So I think
still don't even know what the fuck that is.
So it depends on who you ask. It's one of those amorphous things.
So it's not real.
But the basic roster, yeah, it's kind of like the skeptic community. Honestly, it really honestly is, and a bunch of people are desperate to get in too. The basic roster is ContraPoints, H Bomber Guy, Philosophy Tube, Sean and Jen. Now,
okay, you need to let me exhale the vape before it, because
I love ContraPoints. H Bomber Guy has some brilliant videos, even though I really don't like the way he argues. I think Harris is kind of shitty in how he argues sometimes. Philosophy Tube has actually really been impressing me the past 2 months, to be honest with you. He makes really cogent arguments, but then, like, in the middle of the video, he'll be like, straight white male patriarchy, and I'm like, and so I'll pause it, and I'll just kind of, like, let my brain resettle, and then I'll keep playing, and then the rest of the video is fine. But, like, every now and then in the middle of the video, he's like, it's 2016, and then he goes back to having a really good argument, and then it's fine.
I need to start sending my shitbag Governor Chris Sununu, you abject piece of shit. I mean, seriously, go the fuck back to the frat house. Videos from BreadTube, and just to be like, listen, if you don't legalize marijuana in this state, and I have to continue seeing this shit, bad things will happen, Chris. Bad things will happen.
Right.
We don't have levees, but I'll blow someone's levees up.
So, like, Larry's got a good point. BreadTube basically does come from Conquest of Bread, the book. It's not necessarily defined by a political ideology. Some people believe, like, BreadTube has to be inherently Marxist or communist or what. It really doesn't. It doesn't have to. And also, pretty much everybody who has the big names in BreadTube don't want to be in it anymore. I think the only person who likes the name, but he does it because of the meme, is Harris, is H Bomber Guy.
Oh, I was gonna say, I thought demotivator.
He's not in it. He doesn't give a fuck.
No. I just see him constantly referencing it, and I'm like,
oh, sure.
I don't even want to look this up on Know Your Meme or whatever.
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, but there are definitely some BreadTube people that I think make really good videos and really good arguments, even if I don't agree with them.
What I want to do is I want to collect every African American pharmacological student and executive I can find, teach them to make YouTube videos, and then just start floating the hashtag BlackPillTube.
Oh,
and see how confused everyone gets.
Hey, everything's shit and everything's terrible. Why don't we just watch some fucking videos and talk about how the world should end?
No. The pharmacological people, it's like everything is shit, everything's terrible, but these pills will make it a lot better.
We're going to goof off for a little bit longer, and then we're going to bring some people in. So if you want to hang out with us, hop into the waiting room. I do still have some more ridiculous fucking articles that we actually will look at. Don't worry about it. Shh. So yeah, hop into the waiting room. Oh, I see. I'm so happy my little buddy showed up. I haven't seen you in forever, friend. He's in the waiting room. Cool. All right, let me catch up real quick. Catharsis718 says, in my opinion, vegetarian is the most easiest to do. Replace all your meats with Boca Brand or Morningstar. Yeah, Morningstar chorizo, that's my shit, dude. Also, if you get bored, they have different flavors, and stick with what you used to. Also, agreed vegan cheese is a sin against mankind. That's the thing. That's the fucking thing. Like, so, I mean, fuck, I could get around not dealing with honey, eggy wags. Like, I feel like I'd still be vegan even if I get the cage free. I don't give a shit. People who say otherwise can suck my dick. But it's cheese. It's milk products. It's such a pain in the fucking ass. It's absolutely terrible.
I would never again be able to make a worthwhile pasta sauce.
No. Yeah. It's fucking awful. Like, so and the thing is, I'm totally down for them making a replacement cheese that's good. I want them to. I think that'd be cool. Why not? Fuck it. I don't know. It's weird.
Well, it's, I'm like, you ever heard Stephen Colbert talk about why he's not a proselytizing Catholic? It's because he says that he doesn't need to spread the word because that just means more Jesus for me.
Oh, nice. Somebody's saying, how are you going to have pizza without cheese? That's why I'm not going vegan, because I love cheese.
And that's the thing, though. Cheese. For one thing, I want to reduce my carbon footprint by not eating beef anymore. But, no.
It's a thing. It's a real thing.
Oh, yeah, no. But that's just a load of horse shit, because honestly, that's sort of like...
It's not gonna make a dent that we want it to, but it's like...
Yeah. No, that's like me dousing an apartment building in gasoline and throwing road flares at it and then telling a dude not to smoke near my gasoline pit.
Right. I know. There's huge systemic things that need to be changed anyway. But, yeah. Still. Also,
I just watched the Book of Eli again. And if dude on Twitter there can get those funds raised, he's going to make me that sword. And I want to use that on some motherfuckers. And I'm not going to get to do that more than once if the world doesn't end.
Sure.
I'll still get
Donnie says, still have a few hours of my double shift since I'm covering for the night shift worker who decided they were going to quit without telling anyone. Have a good night, pretty much everyone. Indeed. And then this is what Anime Moon sent us because it's a meme. We'll check it out.
Okay, I've listened to both your issues.
Why do you keep sending us from the same fucking channel?
Because he wants to remind me that I need to not try so hard on YouTube.
But unfortunately, we can still only have one Broly. Then I suggest a contest. What kind of contest? Broly declares a twerk-off. What? Broly does not twerk? That's genius! We'll have a contest, and the winner can be the new Canon Broly!
What the fuck is a Canon Broly? Why do we watch... Why?
Because he gave us money. And that's what we're at.
No, he didn't. Not this time.
Oh. Why don't you give us any money for... You're making me suffer through this shit for free?
Yeah.
That's preposterous! Well, then I guess you don't want to be canon. Behold, the legendary super twerk. Say no more. Hit it, Bulma!
I think he just likes the look in my face when I have to sit through this.
Girl, you're working with some ass hand. Your bad jam make a nigga spend his cash hand. His last.
That was the whole video?
I was worried it was going to be longer. You made the kids next door cry with that shit. I'm just kidding. Those kids never stop fucking crying.
Explain yourself. Explain yourself immediately.
Explain? Oh no, I'm getting fucking nerded out on something. You gotta watch Doctor to understand that.
Oh wow, my shit's not working. My shit's not working on fucking Discord.
I love that he's just not in the chat now. He's just like fucked off. He's like, nope, basically it's just me shitting on your lunch table and running away.
Anime Moon, explain yourself immediately.
Explain!
Explain!
Nah, see, you ever see somebody make a reference and somebody else doesn't know it's a reference, and so they just like stumble and face plant into it?
I have, yeah. No, that's happened a few times.
Yeah,
what the fuck, dude? Oh my god. Explain! Explain!
I don't think he's going to.
Explain as if to a child. Oh.
No, he was quite literally just dropping a deuce and bouncing.
I hear your mic. Your mic went hot. Went hot. Johnny too hot.
Okay. That's some good room noise right there.
That's some really good room noise. Yeah.
Yeah. I could use that to denoise the entire conversation in Audacity because I don't have skill with anything else.
Explain!
He's whispering it.
Guys, I want to apologize for all those terrible, terrible videos I made you watch. I don't know what's wrong with your mic, man.
That's him trying to speak into it, isn't it?
Sure.
Can you hear me now?
Oh.
Yes, there we are.
The switch on my headset got flipped.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it's that classic Bose voice canceling technology they're famous for.
Yes.
But yeah. Anyway, like I was trying to say, when you pulled me in originally, I was putting my son to.
Well, your son can wait. We demand answers.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna send.
Answers for what?
I'm sending my child to school tomorrow on 4 hours of sleep. In fact, I'm probably just gonna run in around 2 a.m. Just kick her a little bit.
Why must we keep watching Devil Artemis clips?
Because if it's not painful, it's hilarious. And when it's painful for a reason.
Because it's not hilarious?
Yeah.
See, I come from the Bob Saget school of comedy. I want to see somebody get kicked in the balls. I do. I'm that kind of guy. I get off on it a little bit like, hey, that wasn't my balls that just got kicked. Could have been mine, but it weren't. I'm going to laugh. Because that's the flavor of life. Whatever, it's fine. But to just cause pain arbitrarily without comedy just seems sadistic, don't you think?
A little bit, but then again, I do kind of think like Kefka Palazzo.
Keto and Pilates, what?
That's what I heard.
Kefka Palazzo, you know, Final Fantasy 6.
Final Fantasy 3.
Oh, I thought he was like referencing some like. I thought he was like shipping like philosophers like Kafka Palazzo.
To be honest with you, I'm kind of retarded.
But yeah, the reason I put in the recent one in the during show is,
I'll be honest with you.
well, I'm gonna preview it a little bit now, but I would prefer it to be pulled on at the end of the show. Legendary Super Twerk.
I'm sorry. Wait, hang on.
I'll be honest with you.
Is that you presuming we're going to play another one of these videos in the show?
Well, he wanted me to play that clip at the very end. One Canuck gifted 5 anonymous subs to the channel. We got subs coming out to Angelic Nightmare, Brohamerino, Depot, Redonkalicious, and India636. Thank you so much. Very, very kind of you, Canuck.
I'm kind of retarded.
You know what I just realized looking at the screen? I recently just watched Band of Brothers, which I realized I've seen it, but I've never watched it end to end, right?
Yeah.
Really good. Started watching The Pacific.
Yeah.
I look like a fat Tom Hanks Marine without a tan.
Wait, what? Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks isn't in either of those.
No, he executive produced both of them.
Oh. Yeah, kind of, I guess so.
Yeah. I look like a fat Guadalcanal Marine.
Yeah, kind of. They all were very pallid. Very, very pallid people.
Well, it'll happen when you fight the Japanese as often as I fucking do. I mean, they did. I have never stabbed a Japanese man with a 1940s bayonet, and you can't prove otherwise.
Well, not any lived anyway.
It was a classic Simpsons joke. I never thought I could shoot down a German plane, but in 1987 I proved myself wrong.
Oh, man. That's some funny shit. That sounded racist. That's not racist.
Sasagone with the shop Anime Moon.
I'm going to be launching the Indiegogo later this month.
Yeah.
I'm fine-tuning all the perks to try to incentivize people, such as, like, say, oh, I'm going to offer a build stream so people can watch me build samples for the show.
That's clever. Do you do the miniature painting too?
Not as much, but part of doing the 1:100 scale Gundam kits is doing painting of miniatures, like 1:100 size pilot figures.
Well, the only thing I was thinking of too was, like, if you're gonna start producing like video content for it, maybe some tutorials to teach amateurs how to, like, do that without their hand shaking like they're, Michael J. Fox signing his signature.
Yeah, I was thinking that tutorials on how to use and properly clean an airbrush, and then
Oh my God.
some of the tutorials on some of the 3D printing aspects that
I just got
on.
I just got a little momentary lost in the notion of a video series of Michael J. Fox paints Warhammer figurines.
That would be beautiful.
Basically, just end everything featuring a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yes.
Yeah, that'd be good shit. I need a hobby. Oh wait, I have one. That's awful. So, well, I mean, so you're pushing forward. You're putting your campaign together, right? Have you found a retail space yet?
I've got 3 choices. One of them is right next to a grocery store that's just down the road from me. Another one is in a shopping center area across the way from me that's next to the vape shop I go to get my wife's vape fluid. And the third one is a defunct pawn shop.
Ooh. I'll tell you what, actually, and this is no bullshit, either via Facebook or Twitter, I'll put you in touch with a friend of mine who's basically the soon-to-be co-owner or general manager of the beer shop I used to work at. He also runs a 3D printing business, and he's as into all of this shit as you are. Not as heavy into anime in general, but like, you know, all the hobbyist stuff. But the beer shop will be moving soon, and he was pretty much the point man on getting that very expensive move done. And what they're actually doing, I found out, is they are taking over 2 stalls, right, in a strip mall.
Yeah.
And in addition to the beer store, they're going to try and open basically like a D&D bar, kind of, where you can order craft beers from them at basically retail price with a limit so that no one can go there and just get hammered. And they're just going to have game tables all over the place for D&D, Warhammer, tabletop, all that shit.
Yeah, that's another thing I'm working with on just full out design of the hobby shop. I'm going to have some workshop space that can also double as tabletop area. And then on top of that, rent out lockers for larger projects and encourage people to do their work at this.
But no beer, is what you're saying.
No beer.
You lost me at no beer.
That's because of some stuff in Tennessee law on serving the beer.
Tennessee. Was it Tennessee that had a town that just banned Harry Potter?
Yeah, that was actually it was a Catholic school in Nashville.
Nashville, that's it, yeah. And it's a funny thing, too, because I've been to Nashville, and that town is so fucking debauched. It's not even funny.
Yeah. I actually had a particular girlfriend outside of there about 12, 13 years ago. Yeah. She was.
Yeah, well, you've got like a dozen whiskey distilleries around a town that's famous for musicians. Yeah. No, Harry Potter's the least of your problems.
Yeah, probably right.
The hilarious part is the reason behind it is that they think the spells from Harry Potter are real.
I can't walk.
That.
I agree.
Yes.
Dave Rubin. Yes, bitch.
Yes,
to also quote Dave Rubin.
Slay Queen.
Yeah.
All right. So is there anything you want to show, promote, put out there into the world there, anime? Moon.
Well, not so much other than the other thing, but I do want to annoy Bar a little bit. Let me put something in the during.
I'm sure Jeff will give you as much free reign as you like now.
I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, just go ahead and toss it in the during show, and I'll think about it. All right. Love you, buddy. We will talk to you again soon, okay? I'm really busy typing. Bye-bye.
I just want to hear the justification from those, like, Catholic school people about, like, they're like, well, the thing is like Harry Potter is itself a magic spell. I hear this whole thing about this young boy who's in the closet for a number of years, and then he finally gets rescued by an old man wearing funny clothes. I mean, I'm just saying, I took, to the priesthood for other reasons, but then I found my calling all up in these children's buttholes.
I'm really upset about this.
What?
I ran out of what I was drinking. There was some blueberry vodka, and I tried to find something to mix it with, and all I could find was Arnold Palmer.
No, you're gonna have to just shoot that down. You drinking for effect? I mean, that is some hobo suck a dick outside of 7-Eleven level.
It was
shit.
either gonna be amazing or it was gonna be really bad. I guess which one? Blackfire Dragon resubscribed to the tier 3, 13 months so far. Thank you so much, man. Donnie the Weeb Hunter says can't leave without my $1 donation. You can ask Nick about the last week when Jeff was gone. Back to working myself into the ground. Good night, Ophelia, and Olive, if you're in there. Skull, Yemi, Jeff, Nick, and all you other fools. Cool.
By the way, actually, the one thing I did want to point out before we move on too quick.
Yeah.
So on Friday,
amazing.
I went and did my normal Amazon reviews.
Yeah.
That I'm known to do, and as usual, for some reason, a bunch of them got approved. I don't fucking know, and a bunch didn't, which I understand. They're starting to catch on, I think. Now let me see. Was this which one was it? Oh yes, the Cold Steel Scottish Broadsword. They approved this one. 5 stars. That's me fighting with this thing. I just put a random picture up of 2 people sword fighting. It's not even a Scottish broadsword. I killed no less than 12 Englishmen while on a holiday in Spain. This has nothing specifically to do with this sword, but I felt it warranted a mention anyway. I'm pretty sure no one is missing them, and if they are, well, let's hope they don't have Prime accounts. Now, on to the sword. I was once cosplaying as William Wallace, except the real one, because he didn't have a claymore. Everyone knows that, except Mel Gibson, but he has that whole thing about Jews, and we won't go into too deep into that. The point here is you can poke plenty of Frenchmen in Quebec with a barbecue skewer all you like, and it won't make you a revolutionary. What you really need is this Basket Hill broadsword, so as to fight Tim Roth in a wig on a Tuesday in a manner befitting a Mel Gibson film. I'd give it more stars, but since Commissar Obama has been rationing them out, I need to be sparing. That is now a standing review of a Cold Steel Basket Hilt Scottish broadsword on Amazon.
That's pretty amazing, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty.
Yeah.
Did you find it? Yeah. Oh, there we go. Cool.
Oh yeah, but me saying that I used the bread yeast that I bought and adding it to Welch's grape juice makes some top level prison hooch. Yeah, that wasn't cool, apparently.
Bring my wallet real quick.
I don't understand this planet anymore.
I don't understand. Larry Kubiak says, to celebrate diversity, here are Hispanophones friends doing a funny. It's still normie, but I'm turning 40, so press F in the chat for my Edge boys. F in the chat for Larry's Edge boys.
And Goyles.
Is it your birthday, Larry?
He said he's turning 40, yeah?
Well, he said he's turning 40, but it doesn't necessarily mean he's turning 40, like, now.
Right now.
I mean, he could be like, I'm turning 40. I mean, technically, I'm turning 40.
In a few years.
I might even get to as well. Who knows?
See me honking your honkers. All right. Anyway, so he sent us this video. Let's check it out. Let's just have some more champagne. You want some champagne? Yeah, you want some champagne? We'll get all fucked up and we'll do the. You know what we'll do? We'll do the role play from SpongeBob.
Oh my god. One more. I reviewed the deep fryer I bought. I posted a picture of. Have you seen a pineapple sliced in half with pizza cheese and pepperoni on it?
Yes.
I posted that picture. I gave it 1 star. I said I had no idea this product would turn an innocent game fowl into this. That was the title.
That's fair.
And it says, when you see the image above, that is what happened when I fed a whole pheasant into this machine. It made a bunch of smoke and then a series of sparks shot out across the room, and when all was said and done, I ended up with this monstrosity and a series of support payments associated with it, which for my part I feel are grossly overestimated. That is now a standing review of the fryer I bought.
Excellent.
Hello, buenas.
Sí, buena, Brea.
Hey, ¿quién anda ahí?
Arturo Merán.
Arturo, ¿de dónde, brother?
Estamos aquí de Salcedo.
Ah, de Salcedo. Saludos para toda mi gente de Salcedo. La gente buena del Cibao. Brother, cuéntamelo todo. Saluda a tu gente.
No, yo lo que quiero es pedir a ver si tú me pones una canción.
Claro que sí, mi brother, la que tú digas.
Sí, yo quiero que tú me pongas la canción que dice, ¿esos son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
Sí.
Pero, ¿cómo se llama?
¿Son Reebok o son Nike?
¿Esos son Reebok o son Nike?
A ver, compláceme, que me gusta mucho esa canción. Está muy pegada esa canción.
Esos son ribos, son. ¿Será esta, brother? ¿Será esta?
Esa misma, bre, esa misma es. Esa es.
Cuídate, mi hermano.
What the fuck, dude?
Hay que complacerlo.
Yeah.
Wow, dude.
I can't unhear it. I cannot unhear it now.
Everybody who speaks either Spanish or Portuguese just started erupting in fucking laughter in the chat.
Fucking half the people who just speak nothing but English are losing their shit right now.
That's fucking great, dude. Holy shit. Oh, man. That's so fun.
I will never unhear that.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
That's like when I hear
roll.
Gangsta's Paradise. Even when I'm listening to it, all I can think is, Coolio, you're wrong.
It is not good to churn butter once or twice. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know the lyrics.
No, it's first I raise a barn, then I raise a nutter. What the fuck is this gangsta-ass Michelle Pfeiffer shit?
I don't know.
Yeah, bring on Mekhi Pfeiffer.
Mekhi Pfeiffer?
Mekhi Pfeiffer was actually Michelle Pfeiffer's illegitimate son, born while on the set.
Me in the middle of doing drugs. Couldn't give me a warning.
No warnings. No warnings at all.
Oh my god, I thought that was like I'm sorry, I thought that was a soundbite from Orange is the New Black for a second.
No. Wait, what?
Yeah. She's kind of got a voice like that.
God almighty, you think I can do this fucking sober? Jesus.
Yeah,
Well,
no, it's a little bit...
I'm not sober.
I'm sober. I'm just in a trance.
Jesus Christ, I don't know why I keep trying to put this in my face. It's the dumbest thing in the world.
You just gotta put all the rest of it back. All of it.
No, God, it's
one
like...
big gulp.
You know what it is? It's like one of those moments...
Don't smell it.
Well, it's one of those things where you smell it and you're like, I can literally smell the hangover. Like, I'm fine right now. If I just, like, chill and don't do anything, it's fine. But if I drink this whole thing right now, I will have a nasty hangover tomorrow.
No, listen, I mean, look at that fucking, like, Smurf cocktail you've got in front of you and think about it like this. It's like you go out with about maybe like a 6.5 you find on Tinder. You spend the whole night drinking vodka,
Is that all you can score, Nick?
Me? No, I'm still, like, hanging around fours and shit. But I'm saying, like, you spend the whole night trying to talk up your tongue punch game. Then you get it back, and you find out basically it smells like a whole bunch of rotting produce, but you've already set that expectation. You just dive on in.
Yeah, because you get that far.
Damn. Honestly, though...
I mean, you're drinking out of a mug covered in shit, Jeff. What did you expect? You own one of those. That's even worse.
It does act... Somebody said this to me. People send me all sorts of stupid shit.
Well, they must know you very well.
Oh,
they do.
Ophelia, you fucked up there, though, because the truth is it's not the fact that it's shit that's the worst part. It's the fact that it's a fucking emoji.
Oh, yeah.
That's the joke I made.
I wonder... Well, yeah, but you made it
I don't
poorly.
think you caught it.
Maybe you should send Jeff some of your troll dolls, and, like, the two of you can just combine yourselves to make the ultimate cringe stream, huh?
Or we could just have your kid on again.
Don't make fun of her hair.
I mean, it's not like every middle schooler's gone through that phase.
No, not.
I'd like to play you all a song.
Aw, did you take that too personally?
Oh no, I was just being kind. Oh my god, Jeff has a guitar based on a Tool album cover.
Yeah, you almost got that pick the first time.
Ophelia.
Yeah, this is why you're going to hell.
I want you to suck asshole.
Funny thing is, pretty sure One Fuck Canucks, an audio engineer, can back me up on this. You put that through auto-tune, you've got Jason Mraz.
Oh,
you and everybody else, Jeff.
Don't challenge me to cream streams? Wait, actually, no, listen, hang on. Invite me to cream streams. What are cream streams?
Hers tend to look more like stirred blueberry yogurt.
I don't remember my skin being blue.
This actually does taste like rotten Smurf pussy. I'm not gonna lie.
So,
I mean, what other kind of Smurf pussy would you want?
Yeah, and thank you for spoiling the end of the next Avatar movie for me.
We like to call it seasoned Smurf pussy.
It's not blueberry. It's more like blue drink. You know, blue drink, the one you got when everybody else got the ones that you wanted.
I actually did kind of used to know how to play the guitar. This is a really nice fucking guitar.
I believe it. Yeah. Yeah, musical talent's a total like use it or you lose it thing.
No. I knew how to at least kind of do like basic strum chords for like making up a dumbass song. Basically, basic what is it called? 4-step, whatever. Just 4/4. Yeah. I knew like a couple of those, but that's all I could ever actually manage to learn because I really have no musical talent at all.
And you don't even have the excuse of
I can
being
tell.
a Jew.
That's true. Wait, no, there are a lot of great Jew musicians.
Name one.
Yeah, no. The guy named Wayne.
Wayne. It's a really
Newton. Wayne Newton. He's a Jew.
This got way too anti-Semitic way too quickly.
How is that anti-Semitic? Wayne Newton is he's a national treasure.
That's a devil chick saying that you hate Jews.
Jesus Christ, the fact that... Oh, God, I shouldn't have to explain this.
Yes, you should, because Wayne Newton is beautiful. Wayne Newton... man.
Ophelia, do you love Jewish people? Do you love Jewish people?
Everyone equally.
Do you love Jewish people?
Why are you saying it like that?
Do you have a good time?
Beta!
Beta, bitch! Beta demon.
Beta demon? Trying to come up here and be about beta demon?
Resorting to name calling when we can't come up with anything clever.
Doesn't sound good at all. How do you do power chords again? My fingers really aren't that big for playing guitar either, which is why I never really got too into it.
He's playing guitar with stubby little midget hands.
I have little fucking little nomad fucking thievery hands. It's really gross.
They invented ukuleles so that dwarves could play guitar. And you, Jeff.
Oh, this is so in tune, dude. Oh, fuck.
Bar is asking if Lenny Kravitz counts.
I figured Lenny Kravitz once.
Proud of you?
What? Yeah. Me too.
Yeah, like the thing is that like Jeff sold himself as a proctologist on call.
Dude, okay, no, for real. One Canuck for the $1 says Neil Diamond is the best Jewy singer out there. Blue Jean Baby. Also, power chords are root and fifth. Root and fifth. Okay, that's right. Okay, yeah. Root and fifth.
I'm just gonna say on behalf of the whole tribe, we also claim Anthony Kiedis because no one else wants him.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that one, man. Root and fifth. Yeah.
Put the guitar down, Jeff. Put it down.
It's
guitar.
Not
put the Jeff down.
It's like, you know what? A guitar that's not in tune is like a gun that's not loaded. I can't do any harm. It's fine, right?
Who put too much fucking chlorine in your gene pool?
Oh, Ophelia. Why'd you get my abortion?
One more
I would have paid.
Was looking forward to that food stamps.
Don't make me send Olive.
Now I can't get into the government assistance. Ophelia! That's what the show is now going to be. Live performances by me.
I don't know how to respond. Should I be complimented by the fact that you're singing to me, or should I be insulted by the fact that it's so bad?
Why not a little bit of both? You know, I usually tend to equally disgust and I tend to equally disgust and attract people at the same time. It's kind of like a little platform. That's how I weasel through defenses. Oh God.
Isn't that what neckbeards do?
No, neckbeards rape.
Yeah, or just, you know, neg vulnerable fat chicks into really compromising positions.
That too. They do that a lot. They do that a whole lot.
The thing is like, you know, you're fat and you'll never find anybody who appreciates Dragon Ball the way I do.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, like, oh my God, I really hope
to appreciate his Dragon Balls.
I really hope that in that Kevin Sorbo film, that scene involving the samurai sword is some fat neckbeard.
For the love of God, get a tuner.
I used to really like anime,
actually,
but then I found Jesus.
Because, you know, I do love suffering.
Yeah, give us another tune, Jeff. Sing about Hurricane. Sing a ditty to Hurricane Dorian.
Sing it. Okay, all right.
I thought it was Doreen. I can't tell. Everyone seems to misspell.
Doreen.
Is it Doreen or Dorian?
Oh,
Dorian.
Hurricane Dorian, why do you guys smell like stinky pussy? Every time I cut in you, I think it's gonna be delicious, but you smell like shit.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
Yeah, but you're full of antioxidants.
Songs up.
What? Why? I'm doing a fantastic job.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you gotta put your foam helmet on though, baby. You're gonna hurt your head if you
have about as much talent in music as Helen Keller.
I've got the life, if ever can see the light. The one that called me Jonathan Davis. Alright, I'm done. It's fine.
Yeah, so's your career.
See, I just pretend that I'm actually
He
playing the
said
right.
It was done.
I play the. I say it. Make it look like I'm playing the right notes, but then I just say it in the thing. So everybody's like, "Wow, he's playing really good." I'm like, "Bam, bam, 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 bam."
You see, we could have done what we normally do for this show, which is just play a whole bunch of copyrighted music. But instead, we decided to give an original ditty a chance, and we learned our lesson.
So actually, put some work in. I get it.
Yeah. No, it was. It's better to just let Sony and BMG take the $3.50 from this stream.
Jeff, do Kurt Cobain next. I'll go get my shotgun. Hang on.
Play Wonderwall.
Play Free Bird. This is gonna get like he's just gonna come back and do a wagon wheel. That'll be a good time. So, Olive, have you like swallowed any souls or ruined any marriages lately?
My audio just cut out.
No.
Yikes. Oh, well, now I can hear you.
Well, you didn't miss anything. Swallowed any souls, ruined any marriages?
No, I'm not.
Gotten
I'm not
elected
that
to
much of a
Congress.
homewrecker.
Gotten elected to Congress.
Oh God, no, that's where the real demons are. I don't fuck with them. They're truly evil.
Oh, well.
If I want to see suffering, I can just go to their constituents.
Like if when I feel the need to really get my own shit out, I just go and write a vice column.
Somebody is very salty about me in the chat right now. It's quite amusing.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't think this guy's seen my videos.
Oh.
He's taking things quite personally.
Should I sing him a song?
Probably.
Wait, who is it?
You could use it.
Ex-tiger.
The guy who used to be a tiger.
Oh, formerly tiger.
Oh
okay.
God, read that last fucking. Oh, that's hysterical. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't know what's going on, do you, buddy? Aw. Cute.
You know what's actually really fun is
I'll be honest with you.
my friend.
Friends?
My friend. I have a lot of friends. My friend Ian, who's been on the show before. He's all bald with a big fucking beard. This is actually his tiger. His tiger. This is his guitar. That I, through random happenstance, actually ended up with. But because he hasn't gone camping with me in a couple of weeks, I ended up with it. Now I'm just gonna molest this fucking thing. It's gonna be great.
Jeff's Smurf boof is taking effect now, I think.
Yeah. Oh, dude. Fucking hey. Well, I mean, I I took some drugs too. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I was worried for a second there.
Well, the thing was like, I think like the main reason why this tastes kind of weird is like all the Robitussin I put in it.
Oh, food. Well, I mean, Robitussin, food coloring, they're basically the same things.
Yeah, fucking. I mean, you gotta make it festive. So Yummy Jagger says, Jeff, you're forgetting good Jewish singers is making me and Canuck shake our heads in shame. I know amazing Jewish singers, Barbara Streisand, Barbara. Everybody knows the Barbara. Barbara's
You're really
amazing.
not. Listen, I mean, you're really not ingratiating yourself to the tribe too hard with that one.
Everybody loves Barbara Streisand. Come on, I've never met a Jew who didn't like Barbara Streisand.
Bob Dylan.
Was Bob Dylan actually Jewish? Oh, he had the Jew fro. He was pretty Jew, wasn't he? Okay, that's fair. Ex-Tiger. It's too bad that you got in trouble with HR. They took your Tiger license. Maybe next time, ask for ID.
Tiger ID.
Yeah. It's good. It's good, man. Fuck.
Yeah, that's just about as much autism as I can handle.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, I'm lying.
Listen,
I can
that's
handle a lot more.
that's offensive because I happen to know that you are the driver of this short bus in this respect.
Yeah, but at least I'm not a passenger. Unlike Nick.
I take free rides where I can get them. Hence my comment earlier about I'm still stuck on Vors.
Oh, Bob! Okay, I gotta stop. I'm really not a musician. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm
right.
too good at roasting I can't really roast someone who's better at roasting themselves than I am.
Yeah, see, that's the
Really?
nature of trying to out-comedy
I
a
mean,
Jew.
it's difficult. That kind of self-hatred is not something other people can usually conjure up.
Weird. It
Nah,
almost
Sad.
sounds like maybe it was planned all along.
It's listen.
I'm
It's
almost
been,
impressed by that level of
it's
self-loathing.
it's
I
been
wasn't.
thousands of years since Moses freed our people up through Ben Stiller. Okay, that's all I'm saying. We've refined this art. The English think they're self-deprecating. I don't know. They're just miserable. Nah. Jews, we got this down to a fucking science, like all the other sciences that we're good at, like banking and running the world.
All right, so Ophelia, anything you want to share, promote out there other than your hostile takeover of Olive's channel?
Yeah, well, I guess I have to promote the channel now, considering that very amusing exchange in the chat. So, go look at Olive Gardens with Y's because she's fucking stupid, and yeah, go follow me on Twitter. Don't follow her. You can just follow me.
Yeah, basically, just go to Twitter and follow Olive Garden. That's all about breadsticks and shit. Great time.
You know.
All right, all right. Bye. Yeah, I'll
Hate
make
each
sure.
other.
I'll make sure I'll put them in there. Thank you very much, Ophelia. It's nice.
Yeah,
talking to
make
you.
sure to have lots. Yeah, have as many children as you can, because this bitch is hungry.
Okay, so hang on. I just got to share something that happened to me here just a moment ago. So I'm just chilling out. Memory shows back up, and she brought me champagne. I'm very happy about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to hate on that, but she shows up. She got mom jeans like a few days ago. She's got glasses now because she can't see because she's blind as shit. And then she's wearing this camo baseball cap and her hair in a ponytail. Look at, come here. All right, all right. Just lean down so people can see kind of what you got going on.
Get out of the way of the mom jeans.
Oh, okay. So she's wearing the mom jeans, right?
I'm short, so I gotta.
Yeah, but get down a little bit. Yeah, okay. So this face, right? When I see her coming in to drop off the champagne, I don't see my wife. I see every single mad bomber from an action movie.
No.
Yes. No.
Sorry. Between the hat and the mom jeans, what I see is Second Amendment mom.
Second Amendment mom? You see Second Amendment mom. Okay, that's not bad. I can kind of see that.
Listen, I mean, it's I'm full.
I gotta like roll up the sleeves.
You gotta roll up the sleeves.
I'm fully supportive of Mem's decision to take back her country from all of the foreign invaders and those queers.
Second Amendment.
Okay.
I gotta have a cigarette voice.
Mems, what kind of truck do you drive, Mems?
You're opening the champagne.
Okay. She's gonna get a cup. Sorry.
Yeah, no, she's gonna go open a can with her teeth and then jump into her Chevy pickup and go pick up some more Gatorade and Red Bull.
I'm gonna open up a can with my teeth. That's right.
Huh? Oh, she's gonna pick up her own groceries. She's Second Amendment mom.
Second Amendment mom, coming at you live. Right.
Hey Quinn, do you know the U.S. Constitution yet? No, why not? Well then, get out of my house.
Oh, dude, I have thought for a while. Like this is some serious shit. I have thought about this for a while. Yeah. Memory should become a trad thought.
Quinn.
Because it is a very, very profitable way to make money. Like,
actually, Quinn. Hang on. I'm gonna mute for a second.
I had it off.
This is how you have to sit in mom jeans.
Here, honey, take my headphones marinara. Here, there you go.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
By the way, someone needs to say goodnight as she's about to get ready for bed and head off to her second day of school tomorrow.
Good night, Quinn.
Good night, Empress.
Night.
Do you like her hair, by the way?
I love it. Needs more blue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, she liked that idea.
Yeah.
All right, get brushed, get jams, and then read Sherlock Holmes. Teaching her the art of the mystery. I just saw this apparently conservative YouTuber Dave Rubenstein's deal with Blaze TV.
Yeah, you heard about that, huh? I figured we should probably talk about that a little bit.
I'm really happy to be behind the curve on this horse shit because he is a liberal.
No, he is.
Did you know he's a liberal? Did you know he's a liberal?
Mm-hmm. The left.
Coming to Netflix.
Dave Rubin is liberal like I am a trad thought.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dave Rubin is as liberal as I am successful.
Dave Rubin is as liberal as I am disease-free.
Dave Rubin is as liberal as he is straight.
Now?
Are we? So, I gotta take the joke on myself sometimes because it's Nick. The joke for Nick is that he's HIV probable. Oh. But I'm probable for everything else. So.
Yeah. See, I avoid the positive test result by not getting tested.
Hashtag only uggos get HIV.
That's right. Only uggos get HIV.
Shout out to
and then they come around and maybe they give it to me.
Only ugly people get STD tests. Come on, what are you talking about?
Honestly, too, like once my beard comes back, I'll be back to being negative.
That's
I was much more attractive with that man carpet on my face.
This is too much, man.
Man carpet.
Man carpet.
Yeah, I kind of pulled that out of the air at the last minute, and I'm like, yeah, that'll work. There's a sentence.
Was there a tiny little Arabic princess that would pop out on occasion and sing,
Don't ask.
World?
No, I would sing that to her, and I'd say, don't you dare close your eyes. And Ryan George, I'm stealing your fucking jokes.
Don't you dare close your eyes. All right.
Just a fucking Canadian to like actually figure that out. He's like, why does he say that? That's kind of creepy.
We'll get to Larry's in a second.
Don't you dare close your eyes.
Yummy Jackie says, oh my fucking god, Jeff, we listed a bunch: Neil Diamond, Simon and Garfunkel, Pink, Bruno Mars, Beck, Paula, Adam Lambert, Billy Joel, Drake, Sammy fucking Davis Jr., I'm gonna go get a drink. Having to think for you, Jeff, is too much work. Love
You
you.
need some credence.
All of them were no. We're talking. All of these are supposedly Jewish
those were
musicians.
Jews.
Those are all Jews.
Listen, the only
I forgot
reason-
Sammy Davis Jr. did convert to one of the chosen people.
Listen, baby, the only reason we even let him happen, and the only reason we did any of that is because, like, when, we discovered that music was technically part of the entertainment industry, we couldn't let that go unchecked.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fair. That's pretty fair.
Did you know in ancient Rome, actors were, like, amongst the lowest of the low?
Yes, I did know that, actually.
Makes sense. They aren't now.
Yeah, well, I mean, they kind of are in their own way.
Wow, man.
Dance, monkey, dance!
Shit.
I go by SAG rates, honey. I'm gonna be waiting for that $550 daily check, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
but money doesn't buy happiness. That's why all our monkeys are committing suicide.
So we're gonna watch this clip that Larry sent us, and then we'll roll one more time and put one more person in. Maybe two, maybe one. I don't know. This is a long video, so let's see. It's from Larry. Says, found my boner anthem. Now it can be yours too. Yays.
Oh, hi, Canuck. I can actually read the chat from here. Yes.
Solid copy.
I'm sorry. Boomer anthem, not boner anthem. My bad. Sorry.
No.
I'm losing my edge.
Steven Crowder?
Are coming up from behind.
No, I was gonna say this has got to be Say Anything.
I'm losing my edge. I'm losing my edge to the kids from France and from London. But I was there.
What happened to the Pixies?
I don't know what happened to the Pixies, but it was terrible.
In Cologne.
This is how you
This
dance
isn't
to
actually a
yes?
Pixies, is it?
But I was there.
I should play the music. I should play the guitar to this song.
Do you have to play the guitar to this?
I was working on the organ sounds with much patience. Sky playing half punk to the rock kids. I played it at
I know how to play the violin.
Everybody thought it was crazy.
It's like a violin.
No.
Yeah, it's got two more strings.
My
That's it.
fingers are tiny. I can't do the
It's a better look for people.
Is it wrong that I actually am growing to like this?
Yeah, it's kind of great.
This feels like something from a soundtrack to a Guy Ritchie film.
Of every good song ever done by
This
anybody.
is like my childhood
Song by the Beach Boys.
an anthem.
All the underground hits. All the modern lovers tracks.
It just like reminds me of like all of the music on the night, like in the 90s when MTV was still MTV.
Oh, you mean before it was tragedy-porn TV?
Yeah. I mean, like Real World had like just started. So like end of MTV era, beginning of the like reality TV era.
Coming in spring of 2019, what happens to some teenager facing
This looks like Sue. Yeah.
I do dig this. Yeah, I like that.
I think I actually really like it too.
I really like that actually. No, and I wasn't even joking when that sounds like something that would come straight off of like an early Guy Ritchie soundtrack.
Yeah. It actually it's hella like that. It is hella like that. You know what makes me really sad? I was looking over at the waiting room, and my buddy Dragon in the West, who was in the waiting room for like 40 minutes, just jumped out. And I was really hoping that I might be able to grab him in if he won the role. But Dragon in the West had to leave. Do you remember Dragon?
I'll give.
There's a lot of people that I don't remember.
Hey guys, I'm really fucking stoned. I need to go to Subway and go get a sandwich. Like, okay, cool.
Oh, yes.
Why don't you... Wait, hang on. We got a great idea there, Dragon. Why didn't you go to Subway and order a white supremacist sandwich? Haha, no way, dude. Like, no. We're fucking dead serious. Do it. And he did it. Kinda.
I hope you, like, am I intruding? Like, I can...
No, you're fine. Oh, God. Oh, my... I mean, ew, girl. Ew.
Well, I mean, like, it's your guys' show.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be rude and like, I'm your wife and I'm just gonna weasel into your show. But I had a long, frustrating day of trying to figure out that light animation, and it's not freaking working. So.
You know what's really funny, Nick?
With my buddies.
Has my mic gone to complete shit now?
No. It sounds fine.
No, it's.
Larry's saying it did.
No.
For a second there, because you were away from it, it didn't catch up.
Oh no, I was just trying to create Dan's typical wind tunnel.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to Subway.
Hey guys, I'm in my car, and I'm just gonna live stream with you guys from my phone and open the sunroof and all of the windows and drive past.
Yeah, and he'll have the worst angle, the absolute worst angle on the camera. Like, I wish I could figure out. Wait, hang on. I think I probably can. Hang on.
This angle?
Hang on. Let me see.
And Dan, we laugh because we love, and also I haven't done a Patreon stream in like 2.5 months.
See, I can tease all I want to because I can make that face and I look like a thumb.
You do kind of look like a thumb, don't you?
I have the ability to make myself into Thumbelina.
Oh no, Mems, Quinn actually.
Okay.
Quinn.
Wait. All right, wait. So do you guys want to see what it looks like when Dragon in the West is like on camera? Hanging out? It's just like this. Watch this shit. Now what's going on?
What the fuck?
Okay. So I've called her out, and you're supposed to be brushed and getting ready for bed.
I know.
But all right.
It's exactly like that.
Hang on. No. Give us that face that you just started doing. Yeah, that's Mem's face. That's Mem's same one. Do it again. No, let me quit this thing. There you go. Like really lean back into it.
You get a better face on it.
You gotta like hunch your shoulders up too.
What the fuck? Oh shit.
Yep.
Hang on. Here we go.
What's the
Come on. There you go. Give it to it.
Turn yourself into a thumb, man.
Yeah. You just turned into a thumb.
Yeah. We're very attractive people.
Don't read the friggin' chat.
Cosplay. Yeah, someone asked for a Halloween cosplay. I might be sending as 2D from Gorillaz.
Yeah, no. They're saying we should do Hit Girl and Big Daddy from.
That would be so
Kick-Ass.
cute.
Yeah. Big
that
Daddy.
That would be really cute.
Hit Girl and Big Daddy.
That could work. No. Well, the problem is she's obsessed with the Gorillaz now, so she wants nothing more than to be 2D from the Gorillaz. That's her deal now.
Yeah, 2D is pretty cool.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing is, Quinn, is when we pluck your eyes out, putting them back in is really tricky. As in, I can't do it. So you can be 2D, but you'll never see people's reactions.
Wait, memory.
Huh?
Is there any contacts that can make it look like you don't have any eyes?
No, rephrase that. Are there any contacts my dad can afford? And the answer is no. Go get ready for bed.
There
honestly, if you want,
but I wouldn't put those in your eyeballs.
If you want to do Gorillaz, I think you'd be better off making a mask. Honestly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go. Get ready for bed.
Let them fight.
Hey.
Go.
Hey, wait.
Be honest with you.
No, be nice to Dad.
Yeah, I had a hard enough time. I walked 5.5 miles for your ass.
Hey, how's it going?
Go.
All those years.
Yeah, go,
It's
go.
our.
Hey.
So we're gonna.
Rush.
This is where we'll be talking about something real specific in just a second. But real quick, Yami Jenkins says, "All
Go.
hell, Mems of the House Holiday, the first of her name, the beauty, the queen of the saints, the amazing and the goddess, the goddess, queen of us all peasants, Khaleesi, the great Orient Plains, protector of Twitch, lady regent of the world, breaker of silence." That's true. Yeah. So Raisu, I was actually really happy you won the role because there is something that we have not spoken about tonight, which the last time me and Nick were with anything kind of relevant to that, you were with us, which is a free speech convention. You were with us at the last one, man. We had a hell of a time, didn't we?
How was that water slide, man? How was that water slide, man?
Oh, God. You expect me to remember something from 2 years ago?
Do you remember the drop? Do you remember the drop when you were having such a good time sloshing around in the water, and then all of a sudden the thing reminds you how much you weigh and how old you are, and that you're not a fucking 7-year-old who gets to slide down things, and instead it's gonna huck your ass up into the air and then smash you down exactly where the bolts are before hucking you out into a goddamn pool where the bottom is nothing but plaster of Paris.
I thought it was Jeff that almost got thrown out of one of those slides.
It was me that almost got thrown out. Yeah. Raisu was with us at Kilroy, and was our buddy and ran around with us. Raisu and Lexi and Matt and Rubber Dorky and Rhino, a bunch of people. We had a really good time. Really, really good time. Sage. Oh yeah. Oh Tim. Yeah, Tim. Oh, I love Tim. Tim was great. A bunch of really cool people. Had a great time. But it was a free speech convention. Everything that didn't have anything to do with the convention was awesome. Everything that had to do with the convention was kind of like,
Hey, I had a good time giving a speech that I more or less came up with off the top of my head. That went a half an hour long to a room which was half full of douchebag blood sports hecklers who didn't have nothing bad to say.
Yeah, that was kind of the weird thing is like at the time there were some people who did want to heckle but ended up like being kind of fans, which is interesting. But so recently the Minds in Real Life thing went off, and it as much of a bit of a rocky start they had, I think for the most part it went pretty well.
It went as
I don't think I even paid much attention to that. Like, I just knew it happened.
Sure. So, I made a very concerted effort because a lot of the people who ended up making Kilroy work were the ones who ended up, who also were the Mythicist Milwaukee people who made Minds in Real Life. I know, it's all right, baby. And that sort of thing. So I've been really, really quiet for a while because I didn't want to interrupt their event, but their event is now over, and now I feel like I can speak freely about it. The question I have for you, Raisu, is having been to a free speech event, from an outside perspective, from somebody who did not go but understood what was happening with it, do you think it went off pretty good?
Do I think Kilroy went off pretty good?
No, Minds. Because did you keep up with what was going on with Minds?
Not really.
They lost like half their speakers.
So, sounds similar to what happened to Kilroy?
It kind of does, yeah. Except that what was interesting was that they lost half their speakers on the other side. With Kilroy, it was people on the right who ended up not showing up. And then with Minds, it was pretty much everybody on the left, except for Music Man Mike Rowlands.
I have not heard that name in a long time.
Oh, yeah. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Haven't heard that name in a long time. Me neither. But he showed up. But, like, My Name is Josephine, Brittany Simon, Shoe One Head, Armored Skeptic, they all dropped out. They didn't go. So, Yeah, it was
I
interesting.
for one found the whole, exchange of ideas to be very reminiscent of the classic debate between Gore Vidal Sassoon and Jeff Buckley.
Indeed. What was the joke that you made at the beginning, Nick? Because here's the thing, I actually kind of like Mike Rollins in a weird way, even though he's kind of insufferable, but I kind of like him anyway. But you had this amazing joke when we were talking before the show. Do you remember? All right, I remember.
Of course I remember it.
Getting Mike Rollins to speak about leftist issues is kind of like, hello and welcome. Tonight we're going to be speaking about the left's version of...
No.
Go ahead.
No, it was like back in the day when Fox News would have its choking lefty on. It's like, hello, I am like Mayo McGenderface here to talk about the importance of trade policy. Like, give me a fucking break. And this is where I'm going to go off just a little bit. I'm not going to take up too much time on this, but honestly, that thing is a culture war. It was a fucking culture war circle jerk. And here's the main difference between that and Kilroy.
Okay.
Kilroy the idea was to put on a free speech convention because everyone was convinced that we were all under threat of free speech being lost to the left.
Which at the time...
No, it made sense at the time, but I mean, at the time, it was also still kind of probably a little overblown.
Well, maybe. Well,
maybe
I don't know. Hang on.
Because free speech was actually under much greater threat from, like corporate media and social media companies operating in conjunction with the government.
We didn't know that. We didn't know that at the time. Raisu, like, how did you feel at the time when the idea of Kilroy was being sold?
I felt like there was a lot of stupid ideas going around that would eventually or immediately become very bad.
Sure. And I think that feeling of threat was like something that we were all very intensely feeling, and that's just for context. But no, keep going. Go ahead. Sorry.
I guess before we get too far from it, between Michael Rollins and Steve Shives, I gotta say I would pick Michael Rollins.
Oh, a million times over.
Fucking duh. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
That's a no-brainer, of course.
It's like, hey, would you like to get punched in the face or shot in the kidneys? Oh, yeah, I don't know.
And see, between the two, at least Michael Rollins actually retweeted something that I posted on Twitter.
Michael Rollins has
Steve Shives blocked me.
Michael Rollins has a lot of stupid fucking takes about things, but one thing I can say genuinely from my own personal experience with the guy is he has a sense of humor.
Yeah.
Michael Rollins, he's a bit of a cunt, but he's not an irredeemable, hopeless, like absolute douchebag cunt. Like Mike is. No. Mike's just fashionably conservative, That's it. I mean, like, if Tim Demotivator opinion had a little more testosterone, he would be Music Man Mike.
Oh, no.
I say this liking Tim.
I think Tim's way more manly than Music Man Mike.
No. Tim is genuinely more manly.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure Tim and Mike would both agree that, Mike's got a lot more toxic masculinity to him, and that he's trying to be real assertive and aggressive with his shit, whereas Tim is like humbly trying to offer his opinions.
Sure. All right, I get what you're saying. Okay, I get what you're saying. No, I mean, and you know what's so fascinating about this kind of thing too. Maybe this is the reason. I'll be quick, but I do want you to keep going.
All I wanted to say was at this point in the game, I would much rather endure Music Man Mike in a half-hour speech than 10 minutes of Sargon.
I feel the same way. I honestly do. And that's kind of the thing. And that's not really even a dig on Sargon necessarily. I mean, it might be for you, but for me, it's not. It's like, you know what it is? Yeah. You know what it is that basically the problem I had with Minds in Real Life was that it ended up being 2016, the convention. That's my problem that I have with it. Really, that's my biggest fucking problem. There are a lot of really good fucking voices out there talking politics right now. A lot. A fucking ton of them. Really good people. Smart fucking people. People on the left, people on the right who are not the big fucking fancy people of the YouTube skeptic sphere of 2016. And
It was political Tanacon, for fuck's sake.
That's exactly what it was. And I'm sorry, but like 2016 was a long time ago, especially in internet years. And if you want to go see Sargon, go see Sargon. I get it. That's fine. I'm not going to get mad at you. It's cool. Do whatever you want to do. You want to see all these people? Fine. But if you're billing this as like, we're going to bridge the gaps, we're going to have these conversations, well, then you need to actually have conversations. You can't just have a rehash of the same old tired shit.
No. I'm going to even go a step further than that. This was fucking clout chasing. That's all it fucking was.
Think so?
No, I'm absolutely fucking certain, because look at half of the people who were fucking speaking, and ask yourself what outside of their social media clout gives them position to speak on any of the shit that they were talking about.
Well,
honestly, we are so beyond the fucking pale. We are 10 steps beyond even knowing what a public intellectual actually even fucking is. Aiden Paladin, are you out of your fucking mind? What, we're gonna give Andy No and defend him as a legitimate fucking journalist?
Okay.
You're gonna tell me that a guy whose only source of credibility is the size of his YouTube channel is a worthwhile voice in politics to tell us about the issues? Fucking spare me. It was clout chasing.
That's one of the reasons why it makes me so mad, because there are so many people who have much smaller followings, and they're really good voices.
Not just that, but you want another great example of how it's clout chasing. It's clout hierarchy chasing, because when I found out that Poisoning the Well was offered a similar, albeit shittier deal than they tried offering us on this show.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, that was really
It's trying to sew up the fucking red pill skeptic, whatever the fuck you want to call it, social media market, and it's clout chasing for the sake of selling tickets and getting clicks. In the same way that Andy Know Nothing is nothing more than a red-pilled BuzzFeed fucking blogger provocateur who we're all supposed to respect because he got punched in the head.
That's true. Well, yeah, I want to hear from Raisu.
Red-pilled and BuzzFeed. That's a strange combination.
It is a strange combination, isn't it? So Raisu, like, you obviously looked a little bit at the roster and whatnot, right?
For mines, I may have glanced at it, but not enough to really know off the top of my head.
I wish so much that I didn't have to fucking pay as much attention as I do. I really, really do. Oh my god. Because the thing, again, did I ever tell on the show how I got invited to speak at Mines? Did I tell this story yet? Like, chat, did I tell the story of how I got invited to speak at Mines for one day and then I was disinvited? Did I tell that story? You guys gotta let me know.
I don't recall it.
Because, like, if not, I would love to tell you all about it.
Listen, Canuck says nope, and I can't think of too many people in the chat right now who watch this show as regularly as he does.
Do you need to hear it? Yeah, I think you need to hear it. Sure. Honestly, okay, not on Saints. Oh no, I know you know Neo Gifu. Okay, all right. So here's the thing. I feel very confident being able to tell this story now because their event already happened. I really didn't want to like throw a monkey wrench in their plans because these are still people that I like. I like them. I like Sean. I like Brian. I like the Russian guy. Shit, what's his name? Remember what his name is? Really nice guy. Really cool dude, but he's very Russian. Very Russian. Anyway, so what happened was not the last Wingnut Roundup that I did, but the one right before that. I get done with it, and I'm hanging out. My phone had been blowing up during the show, and it was one of the guys from MythCon. And I'm like, okay, cool. Nah, I'll call him back later. So I get done with the Wingnut Roundup, and I am trashed as fuck. I am drunk. And he calls me again. I'm like, fuck, all right, fine. So I answer the phone, and he said, hey, man, David Pakman wants too much money to go to Mines in Real Life. And I'm like, oh, that fucking sucks. He's like, yeah. So we need somebody to be on the panel to talk about political violence across from Andy No. And I know you know Andy No, so I thought maybe you. And I stopped him like, bro, I remember very distinctly you and I talking for like 3 hours about why I don't like Andy No. And he's like, oh, yeah, that was you. And I'm like, yeah, that was me. Yeah, remember when I told you all about that shit that happened back at the community college? All the other shit? And then the other shit? And he's like, oh, yeah. I'm like, so what were you wanting me to do? And he says, well, I wanted you to debate political violence with Andy No live on stage in Pittman, New Jersey. And I said, well, I'm going to ask you a question, and then I'm going to ask you whether or not you actually want me to show up to this event. He goes, okay. I said, well, do you want all these people who are going to pay all this fucking money? They're going to fly out to some bum fucking stupid ass little fucking town. They're going to pay way too much money for a ticket for one goddamn day. They're going to get to this panel, and then they're going to watch me, some tattooed up gutter punk shitlord, metaphorically bending over this gay little Asian dude and butt fucking his argument into oblivion and making him look like the biggest piece of shit on the planet. Is that what you want? He's like, wait. I just want you to have a conversation. No, I'm telling you what's gonna happen. I'm gonna butt fuck that guy into a pool of fucking goo. Is that what you want? Is that what you want me to fucking do? Well, can't you just have a talk? No, I can't. Okay, I think maybe we're gonna go in a different direction then. I'm like, maybe you should. And that was how I got invited and then disinvited to Minds in Real Life in one phone call.
Well, here's a fun little side note. If I
want to hear this from Riser. What's up?
There's probably a lot of people out there who would find that thoroughly enjoyable to pay and go see.
Probably, yeah. To see me top a gay Asian dude, probably, yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Well, here's the fun thing, because I know who you're talking about. And at the same event that I met him at, we had extensive conversations, over dinner, after the event, during the event, et cetera, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things that, like, twists my nipples quite a bit, right? Especially all these people running around and want to talk about activism. I fucking dare you to find somebody who knows more about activism in that sphere of fucking YouTube than I do. Fucking dare you. I dare you. Now, beyond that, there's also the matter of political violence. Now, Andy got knocked up a little bit, after advertising his presence to a bunch of people who wanted to knock his ass up, and then collaborating with the same people that they showed up to knock this shit out of. Wow.
Sure.
Mind fucking blown.
Oh, yeah.
In my work, I've had guns pulled on me no less than half a dozen times.
Oh, yeah.
I got caught in a fucking gunfight. Now, here's the thing. If we can go beyond calling Andy No a journalist and accept that he's a fucking activist, I'm fine with that title. I'm fine with him doing that shit and being a fucking activist. That's the same kind of shit. Sean King is not a journalist. He's a fucking activist. I don't care how much he writes for New York Post or whoever the fuck he writes for. He's an activist. Fine. Perfectly respectable fucking title.
Sure.
If in the course of talking about political violence in the course of activism, which is what Andy No does, you want to get somebody to actually talk about that? Get somebody who knows what the fuck they are talking about.
That would be nice.
When it came to that, though, and it comes back to my point about fucking clout chasing. Nothing against you here, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, honestly, like, why the fuck are people? You're a pseudoscience guy.
Sure.
Why the fuck are people going at you for politics?
You know why? Because my sub number is substantial.
Fucking exactly.
That's why.
This is the fucking point. And you know what?
Joke's on them. I've only got 400 new subs in 4 months, bitch. Woo!
And it dovetails into one of your primary fucking messages as of late. Do not trust fucking YouTubers.
Yeah.
Most of the political YouTubers who are out there, right? And it goes the same, honestly, too, with the philosophy YouTubers I've discovered. Most of them are just people with a passing interest in a thing who find big bucks and lots of clicks by going towards the thing. If you want good philosophy, don't go to the School of Life. Don't go to PhilosophyTube. Go to Gary fucking Edwards. Yeah, he's hard to understand, but that's because this shit is all complicated. It's helpful if you're dealing with somebody who knows what the fuck they're talking about.
I would actually dare you though. Go check out go check out some of the more recent stuff from PhilosophyTube.
I got no doubt. I got no doubt. Dude's got some fucking insights that he knows some shit about.
He like a year and a half ago was probably my least favorite YouTuber. He was such a fucking cock. I hated everything about that dude. He was such a pretentious dick. And he's still kind of pretentious a little bit in some of his stuff, and he still has some moments where I'm just like, ah. But then like he makes some arguments that I would see you make. And they're pretty brilliant. They're pretty on point.
I'm not a listen.
No. I'm just saying you should check it out.
Well, if somebody's like, hey Nick, do you want to come to a philosophy convention and be a featured speaker on a panel that over like several hundred people will watch, and your voice will be an authoritative one? I would say fucking no. No, I would not. Thank you very much. I appreciate the welcome, but this is like I have a passing interest in this. Now, if you want to ask me something about the state of activism, you want to ask me about the state of political affairs, you want to ask me about violence and politics, I got your fucking number dialed in that one. But here's the thing, and this isn't even being upset because I don't get asked anywhere, because truth be told, I don't really like going anywhere. But all the same, like if you're an expert on political violence is going to be Andy No, somebody who went out of his way to have violence enacted against him so that he could maximize his returns on said violence. And please, can we stop with can we fucking please fucking stop with this? Well, I don't like Andy either, but political violence is wrong. Nobody is saying that the douchebags who hit him were right. This is not
Nobody's saying that. Nobody's ever said that.
This is not a retarded Twitter binary. You need to get your head out of your fucking ass if you think that saying Andy No is a charlatan, a fucking grifter, equating, I think Antifa was right for hitting him. No, they do not fucking match up.
Nobody's ever said that.
Yeah, but dealing with these people who have a very fucking clear agenda and trying to take to them as like worthwhile sources for information about something that should be analyzed from a broader perspective is harmful to the dialogue, because we will never see another Buckley versus Vidal, because we are going to be too drowned in Music Man Mike versus the fucking quartering. That's our future if you let it happen.
That'd be pretty funny, though, to be honest. What would be your favorite matchup for YouTubers there, Raisu?
Well, actually, I was going to ask you on the whole subject of pseudoscience and YouTubers. What would you do if someone like PewDiePie started pushing like some anti-vax information, or
I'd rip his fucking cock out of his torso. What the fuck? I would rip. Holy shit, dude! Oh my god. No,
with that kind of subscriber numbers.
Yeah, dude. Fuck no, I'd fucking rip him apart. Absolutely. The thing is too, like, there have been moments where I've been put in a very uncomfortable situation where a friend of mine, a YouTuber, believes in something that is completely bullshit. Now, I do the same thing I do with anybody. Really, is I try and go and I try and talk to them in private. I try and explain with patience because I care about them, because I give a shit about what they have to say, because they're somebody that I feel emotionally involved with. So I try and like communicate with them fairly and patiently. If it's somebody that I'm only barely associated with, I'm like, hey man, I still try and get it private, but I'll be like, hey man, it's not cool. I might even like contact one of their friends and be like, they might need to talk to me or something like that. But if I don't know them at all, I don't feel any compulsion to necessarily have to try and be nice. Fuck no.
I have something to add on to that question though.
Sure.
Do you think Anthony Jeselnik is serious?
Dude, I deleted my tweet because I was like, fuck, is he really legit at anti-vax? And then somebody was like, he's the king of dead baby jokes. I'm like, that's a good point.
Yeah, it's Anthony Jeselnik. It's like, if you show him, if you be like, dude, oh my god, this thing, I think it's infected and it hurts a lot. He'll be like,
yeah.
Yeah. No, that's what he does.
I know. But I mean, like this at the same time, though, you know, there's so many times it's a shitty joke. If it's just a joke for him, it's still a shitty joke. Not because of moral outrage, but because that isn't taking things beyond the realm of parody. That's actually kind of just describing it without it like having a comedic twist to it at all. Like that is how crazy people can actually be. They can be like
yeah, but at the same time, to Jesselneck, it's not about if anybody else finds it funny.
But then it's still not necessarily good comedy. It might be good comedy for him. That's fine. But and also, even if it was just good comedy for him and people who know him, that's still shitty comedy. Because
that's what people said about Dankula.
I don't think so. There's an absurdist level to Dankula's joke inherently that I think makes it fine. You don't need to know who Dankula is to know that a dog doing Sieg Heil is hilarious. Not really. But you have to know Anthony Jeselnik to think that maybe he's not being serious about anti-vaccine. Nah, it's not good humor. It's just not easily accessible. I mean, if he's having a laugh, good for him.
Well, when I saw the tweet, I mean, I didn't think to myself, "Damn, that's a good joke." All I thought was, like, I looked at the numbers and I'm like, he's probably laughing his dick off to himself right now.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's all right. I mean, I do dumb shit on Twitter all the time too.
Well, I mean, I think the only thing worse than it being a joke would be, what the fuck, kid? Oh.
Right. So if you could pin two YouTubers together up against each other on a debate stage, who would they be?
Man, there's actually quite a few to pick from.
Please just say
and I can't think of any of them off the top of my head.
Yeah, just say me versus anyone who believes anything.
All right, anything you want to show, promote, put out there into the world, buddy?
Not really. I mean, I'm gonna be up in Oregon for Io's wedding.
Oh yeah, we get to hang out in 3 weeks.
I'm kind of retarded.
Hell yeah, buddy, that'll be fun.
Zizek versus Ben Shapiro.
Ooh, that'd be. Oh, Zizek would fucking rip little Betty Boy's fucking pussy out.
Oh no, he would.
Holy shit!
I only say that because the funniest thing would be, like, if there was a live chat, there would be a war between slow that down versus clean that up.
Yeah, Random Cam versus Destiny would be really interesting too. That would be great. That would be really great. All right. Anyway, so we love you, Raizu. We'll talk to you soon. All right.
Now that.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Later, Raizu. Now that would be bad.
I think that it would be an absolute shit show, but I think it would be really, really funny.
No, Mike Angry is not good, Mike, in my opinion.
Angry Mike is not good, Mike?
No, as a friend is, like, the thing is like, Mike's the random cam that we all know is very it's very well thought out, which is why I'm envious of his ability to create a sentence as it was.
Sure.
But
no, he's a brilliant guy.
But Angry Mike, which Destiny would get Mike angry, and Angry Mike is just the dude is a fucking tornado when he's mad.
Destiny versus Karen Strawn.
Oh God.
It would be 8 hours long. All right, anyway, So Crab says, perhaps the Discord server needs a new thread specifically for discussions about philosophy and pornographic photoshopped images of historical figures. That sounds pretty good. Larry Kubiak says, I think Kanye said it best.
And what he said is, you are a celebrity. So basically what's going to happen is there's product here. And this is where you end up, right here. If you can communicate this product, you can make money off the product. Because look at Gaga. She's the creative director of Polaroid. I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras? I like some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Oh my God.
I love Lady
this. I have to say this like he's like, but I am suddenly very disgusted. But infected.
Well, no, it's still Tobey Maguire and Spider-Man 3. The fact that Kanye is right.
Kanye is actually pretty fucking genius. I mean, here's the thing. He's
just fucking nuts.
No, he's crazy as fuck. The dude is crazy as fuck. But when it comes to there's a language. It's a language that's hard to learn, and once you learn, you can't not see it in everything, and that is marketing, advertising, like the wokeness of how this kind of shit is monetized, how culture is monetized, how culture is weaponized. Kanye knows that shit. He fucking breathes that shit.
His wife is the physical manifestation of that shit.
Exactly, yeah, 100%. So Kanye is kind of a fucking genius. When Kanye was going like balls deep into the whole Trump thing, I didn't really quite know this language at that point. But it was about halfway through it is when I really started like grasp it enough, and then I really started to see what Kanye was doing. And honestly, it was brilliant. He's a smart fucking guy. His music is shit. It's shit. I don't care. I'm sorry. There's going to be some people that are going to be like, Jeff? I mean, no?
Well, the new shit's really shit. The old stuff was there's a few songs.
You know what? He's a good producer. He's a really good producer. He's really, really good at producing. His raps, his flow is shit. It's shit. It sucks. Producing is great. When Kanye produces somebody, that shit is fire. Runaway is a great song. Okay, he's got one. But still, no, the dude is a cultural genius.
No, I mean, it's look, we don't talk about Mace anymore, do we?
I was just talking about Mace during the pre-show, and Mace was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, Kanye's there, and I think Leze was fair. Kenya is a Kenya. What is it? He never met a sample he didn't like.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Kenya is totes awesome.
Addicted to them hood rats, and I just blame everything on you. At least you know that's what I'm good at.
His voice is shit, dude. His voice is crap. He
can
barely fucking sing. Barely sing at all.
Yeah, another thing we were saying before the show started actually was that, and it's funny because so Black Star is still great.
Oh my God, yes. Black Star is transformational.
Talib Kweli is a fucking imbecile.
Piece of shit. Fucking garbage person. What the fuck?
But Black Star is undeniably fire. Mos Def, honestly, almost everything Mos Def has done is, well, with the movies notwithstanding.
Well, Mos Def isn't even like the main creative force behind it, but I think because he touched it is why it was so brilliant.
Yeah,
Talib was undeniably amazing in Black Star. Amazing. Even if he has terrible opinions.
I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, no, he's just, that's the other thing though, is like you expect celebrities to have solid opinions, right? People are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
By and large, my fucking reputation is a misanthrope who just doesn't like anybody. Well, like, most of them fucking earn that, in my opinion. And the thing is like, even when it comes to what we consider genius, on my own channel, I've done readings of Rudyard Kipling, who was a notorious, we'd call him a white nationalist these days. And Ginsberg, who still in literary circles is hailed as a top-level genius, was a fucking NAMBLA member.
Yep. Gross.
Joss Whedon, Firefly is one of the best sci-fi series to ever not get a second season, period. Joss Whedon is a bit of a moron.
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman, my favorite author, praised Randy Harper.
I was wondering where you're going with that. I forgot he did that. Oh, man.
In my Twitter timeline, and then defended that defense after Randy attacked Anne Rice, who I've had the good fortune of speaking with quite a few times.
She's a sweetheart.
Oh my God, she's like
Anne
she's
Rice
the
is
grandma.
such.
She's the ultimate New Orleans Mima.
She is she doesn't even live in New Orleans anymore. I know because I used to watch her house. I worked for the company that watched her house, and I was like, this is Anne Rice's house. They're like, yeah, and I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is she ever in town? They're like, oh no, she moved to LA. She never comes back.
Yeah, I know. Anne's an absolute Mima. Like she's just and Randy Harper attacked her, and then when I came back to Neil Gaiman, I said, hey, do you remember that conversation? And he's like, no, not really. I'm like, well, you lauded this person as being laudable, literally. Here's your tweet. And yeah, she's attacking Anne now. He's like, well, here's my blog post about dealing with critics. I'm like, oh, you're not. But that's the thing is like, you know, well, that's the thing is like, I've been kind of this opinion that with the exception of myself, who is a Renaissance man, that genius sometimes can only be stored in one section, right? So maybe your political acumen is absolute shit, but you're an amazing musician.
It's possible.
Maybe you're a shit musician, but a great writer, and your political acumen is just kind of boring. Maybe you're Ron Perlman, who can act in 3 languages and 6 accents between them, and yet is about as frantic as Alyssa Milano.
Fake Nick. Suck dick.
Hold that. Don't move. Sorry, Quinn came out and decided to T-pose. So I'm thinking the best thing to do would be to make her stand there with her arms stretched completely out. Back in that position. Stay in that position. You stay in that position. Hits off. Quinn. Go.
All right, guys. We'll see you Friday. We love you. Bye, everybody. Have fun.
Fake Nick. Suck dick.
Now T-pose. Stand there and do not move.